Come on. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Dent Digest Live Show. What up, Manny?
Yo. What's up? Can you hear me? Hopefully you don't have me.
I didn't even mute you tonight.
Thanks,
You
Ryan.
did so good.
Thanks, Ryan.
You
Yo,
did so good.
I just want to say what's up to everyone out there, man. Is everyone ready for Thanksgiving?
Are you ready?
feast,
I
or
just
what?
heard that you were working till 12 tomorrow. What is wrong with you?
And I'm working Friday too, by the way. You know, that's what happens when you just open up your calendar to the public on your website, you know. So I don't know how, but someone booked these appointments a long time ago before I blocked them out. And so I was like, you know, instead of calling them and rescheduling, I'm like, I'll just take them, you know. I'll let the wife deal with the big mess that she's not happy about, by the way.
Are they ever? You know what I mean? It's like the most stressful time.
Yeah. So
And can you guys tell me if you can hear us? Everything sound good? No problems?
shut
Want to
us
make sure
down.
you can hear us because I think they were muted. So somebody in here tell me that you can hear us without any issues now in the comments. Maybe there's a couple people in here.
Got
But
Joshua,
anyway.
got Jobladine, got Bruce.
You're good. Look at that. Look at that. So I still don't know if
right.
anybody heard
Thank
the
you.
beginning, but it's okay. We got 3 hours of love here, so you guys better get ready.
Man, that's why I decided to sit on the couch today. I was just
I
like,
see that.
how you doing, Ryan?
Doing really good.
Yeah.
We're busy. We're managing the new shop, slowly moving.
You got big things going on, man.
You know, it's been really good. So I can't complain. You know what I mean? If this is the way the year's going to end out,
Are
thank
you
thank gods.
are you guys having like a feast at home? What's your
We're not doing
traditional
it
Thanksgiving?
here, so we are doing something at her aunt's house.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we're having like her parents over and her sister, and we're gonna do some stuff and make a little fire out back and kind of hang out. So
Okay. Is that like a traditional Thanksgiving thing?
it's kind of
Put
just
up some fire and just
something
hang
different. We never really did fire here before, but it seems to. It's been really cold here. You know, it's in the low 40s. I mean, it's no Minnesota, so you know, whenever John Vidine comes on, he's been like, "It's warm there. It's like summer. You'd be wearing shorts."
out.
So we need to get this thing going. We got a tight
Yeah,
time
let's do
slots
it,
here.
man.
You know, I got our annual joke for the day. We got to get that going.
All right, let's do it.
What do you call cheese that isn't yours? What do you call cheese that is not yours?
Cheese that is not yours.
Come on, Manny.
Cheese that isn't
I swear
yours.
we did this one.
No, we have not done that one. Trust me. Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. John Vidine is on it tonight, boy. Look at that.
Wait.
Nacho
I got a Thanksgiving one. What do you call a running turkey?
I don't know.
Fast food.
Oh, God.
Oh man. All right.
That was pretty bad. What's new in your world?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just tired. I need a day off. You know, but no, it's good. I mean, honestly, knowing that I got like 2 more weeks scheduled out, it's kind of like, it's like
It
just
is.
waiting for that break, waiting for that little break, but I don't know if it's coming this year.
That's what I said to Ash. I said, if we stay on this pace right now, we are in big trouble in spring because we need this little break to kind of regroup. And okay, I still need another bag of 1/2-inch plugs. I need a new uni-bit, whatever we need. You know what I mean? Right now, you're in such a shuffle, running around trying to get everything done, and but it's I don't know. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna keep riding it.
Like my friend Steve Brown says, just like, Manny, while the work is there, gotta take it, baby. Get it done, because when it's not there, it's not there, so,
and you're gonna feel it.
Yeah, so we're definitely grateful, just working away.
I actually went away on Sunday for the day. We did a little day trip. We really haven't done a whole lot with COVID going on, and we went to a thing called Hershey Park up here with my kid, and it was. I'll be honest with you, it was probably the best time I've had in a long time. Just spending time with the family, and like Macy's on little rides and just loving it. And I'm like, this is what it's about. Like, it was raining the whole time. It was a miserable cold in the 30s, drizzling rain, but we didn't care. We were having a good old time. Man. They had all you could drink hot chocolate.
Nice.
So just walked around with a mug and got fresh hot chocolate and just kind of, it was good. It was a really good time. So it's nice to kind of somewhat get back to pre-COVID times.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited for MTE.
Oh,
I'm coming to MTE. If I have to come to MTE in a full-blown hazmat suit, I'm coming.
Oh, yes.
So I'm excited to see all you guys. I'm actually excited to be on the podcast row and do a little quick 30-minute show with you, after.
At MTE?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be super sick. Matter of fact, you know what we should do? Just like in the middle of the whole show, we'll just grab like a chair, a little table. We'll sit right there and just let everyone just walk around.
Hey, they were talking about it on the thing where, and it was if they're going to do it in the hallway, if they're going to do it in the show. I think they should do it in the show. Just the hallway, people are walking past. I know it's a little louder, but I think it would be better in the physical show.
Yeah,
I think you'll get more interaction of people.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I'm excited for that. That's something new, but I'm ready for MT, man. I am freaking ready. I hate to say it, but I'm really not worried about the tools. I'm more worried about seeing my peeps. So it's been a long couple years. Feels like forever. I'm like, was it 2 years or is it 3 years or we lost Manny? Look at this. We were just having a fantastic evening. I'm just going to bring on our first guest while we're here, so we might as well get him going.
Well, hello there. In Minnesota, we're used to playing emergency backup goalie, so I got this, Manny.
Oh, geez. What is going on here? This is how it's going to start this year, huh? Right? We got 27 guests, and we're going right out right.
Bam.
So, look, I wish the show was on a different night. Wednesday's not good for me. I feel you, Bruce. I'm sorry, buddy. My usual night's Thursday. That's got to be better.
Hey, the good news is it's on YouTube after. If you go up and hit the gear, you can listen in 1.5 speed and get through it in 50% less time.
John's figured it out.
Oh yeah, I've done that many times.
So what do you if I had to bet money, I'm going to put the bet out there. I think Manny's computer died. That's my guess.
That's maybe a good call. I mean, it could be a signal issue as well. Maybe somebody hacked into his schedule again, and he's got to fix a dent right now.
He could actually. He could be. So anyway, what do you got going on for Black Friday? Let's get that going.
Black Friday. Black Friday starts immediately. Right now, ready to rock. No code needed, and it is 10% off all Dent Reaper branded tools. So I have added you can get the tactical handles. You can get some Black Plague tabs, some glue, some Atlas tabs. I'm adding more and more to the site. Just little odds and ends, things that, complement the Dent Reaper tools or
Hold on, we
things
got him.
that
We got him. Oh,
Right.
look who's back.
and he's back with a
Everything okay over there?
Yeah,
What
I don't know. I don't know what I did. You know, I'm just not going to touch the computer. How about that? We'll just
things
won't
happen.
touch it.
These things
Good.
happen, Manny.
What's up, John? Happy Thanksgiving, baby.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. It's good to see you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So I did enjoy your Angel Reaper Rod Reaper breakdown today. That was really good. Really good
Well, thanks.
explanation and action on doing it.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 questions on them, like bang bang, and I was like, all right, we better just whip that out there. So yeah, check it out. It's on the Instagram, but you know, we're just describing some of the different features and functions of the Reaper rod versus the Reaper pick and the Angel rod.
So you've got 10%? Is that what you're saying?
10% off. Yep.
Okay.
10% off all Dent Reaper branded tools. So
Okay.
and no code needed, and anything. Oh, so you're just gonna put Crystal's 30%. Try to make me look bad, are you, Crystal? Okay. Nah, I'm just kidding. Get some push metal gear too. Yeah, I might have to get on that as well. But yeah, anything over $500 is free U.S. shipping as well. So
Okay.
big spenders get free packages.
Hey, you know,
Something better than nothing.
I
Yeah.
mean, and the crazy thing, and I was talking to a couple of manufacturers when I was getting this set up, and every single one of them said the same thing. Margins on tools have got to go up because the cost of a material is almost doubled or tripled, and manufacturing is higher.
Yeah.
So you know these manufacturing shops are extremely busy, and they've raised prices. So
Yeah.
you know it's going
Keeping
to happen, guys. It is what it is.
Keeping employees in today's climate is a little bit more difficult because you know people can get free money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
You know how it is everywhere you go. Everybody's hiring. So
They're asking if you're sending beer tickets for MTE with the tools that I bought today.
beer tickets. I'll buy you a beer at MTE. Yeah, just Andy, show me your receipt and
That was not what I thought you were going to say, but that's okay.
well, get your mind. Yeah, I'll buy you a beer. Why not? Add it in there. I'll probably would have done it anyway. So
I still got a package here for Andy that I have not shipped out yet. And I'm sorry, Andy, it's only been a couple weeks, but I like to let these things age in the box to make sure there's no contamination before they get to you.
that's
quarantine. It's the package quarantine section
That's
of the
it.
garage
It's
there.
just sitting right here, and I'm like, I still got to ship this, but it just hasn't happened.
Dude, I have something for you too that I keep forgetting to send out.
It's okay. I've been waiting for my my CarePoint bar from Alex from the Dent Hunters from MTE. So when I get it, it's going to be rusted and look like a part of the Titanic.
I know, right?
He told me he was using that because he had to practice up so he could finally beat Manny. But
He
has a lot of practicing going on.
it's gonna be hard to fix that rail with that bar.
Man, I never knew Alex before that whole.
You know
Your
what?
guys' shenanigans. Oh, Manny's out of here again. We start talking about Alex. He said, "Screw
Alex,
you guys, I'm
he
going
must have
home."
got scared. Was like, I'm out. So
Yeah,
Alex
but-
has been a day one Dent Digest follower like you. Have watched from day one. So, you know, he's been around, man, I can't believe it's over 3 years. You poor bastards are still watching me from 3 years ago. You got to have something better to do.
Dude, come on. This is one of the things I'm most thankful for is the Dent Digest show. It's been a good thing. It's must-see TV every Thursday and once a year on Wednesdays, I guess.
What's up, Manny?
I told you don't touch the computer. Don't touch it.
Man, he's making my job harder. Oh, man.
Sorry, guys.
So,
awesome.
Where can people buy your tools? We got to keep moving here. We got this tight schedule. We got to rock and roll.
DentReaper.com, everyone. Come on down, DentReaper.com. And you can get them at A1 as well, or Anson, or Kiko. So
Yeah.
we're all over the board. But yeah, DentReaper.com is where my discounts are. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but check it out.
We'll find out in a little bit.
I'm super thankful for everybody, and thankful for you guys having me on. So much appreciated. I know you got a whole pile of people to get through. So,
well, if Manny keeps popping on and off, it may take a little longer. So
I'm not even
I'll
nervous
just,
to touch my
if you need me to stay in the green room and be the emergency backup,
trying to keep my distance from the computer here.
I'm gonna watch like this anyway because it's 1 second faster than YouTube as I look over on my phone here. So
John,
I will know everything 1 second faster than everybody else.
You keep being yourself. Keep doing what you do. Keep innovating.
John,
keep putting it out there.
It's
every once in a while a crazy idea works.
Tell us one thing you're thankful for.
Well, besides you and Ryan, I mean, you have to go with the fam for number one. My beautiful wife and daughter, and the PDR community as a whole, man. Just so much good stuff going on, and just happy to be a part of it all, man. I don't know how I lucked into all this, but I'm gonna ride this train until the last puff of smoke comes out. So
we got to get you to come to Baltimore again so you can fix all my dents for the day. Give me a day off.
Yeah,
he came. He was in Baltimore for a day, right? And I'm working. He's like, "You're gonna give me some tools so I can fix something?" I'm like, "Bro, you're just here to chill." He's like, "No." I'm like, "All right, go take that smashed fender. I'm gonna fix this door ding."
I got to work with Shane. That was fun, man.
Yeah,
I had a good time.
It was fun.
Anytime you can work around other techs, take that opportunity because you're going to learn something. So
yeah, I agree.
You learned that I didn't have any of your Reapers in my truck.
Yeah, well, you didn't need to pour salt in that wound right now.
But he goes to my 2 MB1 cart and the whole thing's covered in Reapers. He's like, okay, we're good.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
John, have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
bro. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Happy Thanksgiving to all the listeners.
Dent Reaper Tools. Go check them out. Black Friday. Get a free beer on John.
Love you, John.
Yeah, hit me up at MTE or the Anson Christmas party. I'll be there too. So
see you, buddy.
Cheers.
See you, John.
Look at that.
John by you.
So we got Dent Stuff is doing an 8-foot and 6-foot telescoping rods for $14.99. And the 8-foot telescoping rod for $9.99 and the 6-foot for $7.99. He's got really good. His stuff is really, really good quality.
Yeah.
So he couldn't make it. He was traveling. So I was like, okay, let's get you up. Let's.
So where do people go for his stuff? Dentstuff.com or
Dentstuff.com. Yep.
Nice.
So what else we got? We got a bunch of stuff in here. We're gonna start dropping these boys while we got our next guest that's gonna pop in. We got Willie Quick Tools, Black Friday, 20% off.
Nice.
Everything on the site.
Guys, Willie Quick, 20% off. Man, that's huge right there.
Yes.
What's the code? Black Friday 20?
Black Friday 20. I need to get another door jammer.
Yo, those door jammers? Whoo, boy. Listen, yes. I've had that old school one that I got from like the Dean King. It works perfect. But you cannot go wrong with those Willie Quick door jammers.
It's that's probably my favorite door jammer.
And if you're thinking about getting the short one and the long one, get them. You'll definitely use them. 100%. You'll definitely use them. Yo, 20%. That's big right there.
It is. It's a a lot of guys are doing it between 20 and 15. Besides, Push Metal Gear, she's a 30, so she's the queen over there. She's the queen over there.
Guys, and you guys got to think about it, man. 10%, 20%. This is money that they're basically just giving out for free for you. Because this is money that they still got to spend to make their tools and put their product out. So,
and I love having Josh on here because he keeps me straight, and you get a free flashlight.
We should definitely add Josh as a host.
He's gonna come on. It's gonna happen. So
man, that is cool.
We got another good banger here. We got Yeah, PDR Finesse, 10% offline orders, code
Whoa.
BFT Tools.
BFT Tools.
I love their new logo.
Yeah.
That new logo looks amazing. I don't know if Jesse made it or not. Jesse makes some really, really good logos. You know, just a real fresh. When I saw it come across, I was like, okay, I'm digging the new logo. It works really well with what they have. But their offer is good from $11.25 to $11.28. So BFT Tools, BF Tools, 10% off online orders. And we're going to go back through these again.
So that'll be
the show.
That's going to be starting tomorrow, the way to
Monday,
the 30th, right? That's what I thought it said. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
28th, 11/28.
So yeah, from tomorrow to Saturday. I mean, no, Monday. Yeah, that's good.
So like I said, their new logo is really, really sick. And I'm going to keep flashing these through, and we're going to keep flashing them through the show to fill through. Carbon Tech Black Friday sale, 20% off entire website. BFCM21. I'm a Carbon Tech fanboy, man. You know, I love the rod, all the attachments to it. And these guys, him and Chad from 2MB1, that cart, man, I'm telling you, I think when people physically see that cart at MT and touch it and realize, I'm telling you from experience, it is a badass cart. Is it pricey? Yes. Is it really well made and worth the money? I do not regret it one bit.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm definitely looking forward to those rails. You know, it's funny. Every time I keep pulling my tool out of my cart, I'm like,
because you saw me. We did FaceTime, and I was on the ground, and I was like, boop. And then I put the tool back up there, and he was like, I said, you know what you would be doing? You would be going like this. Oh,
yeah. So after that conversation, I'd be thinking about it every single time I put it out. I'm like, I wonder if it would be just a lot easier. So I'm keeping definitely my eyes on those mod rails.
I'm telling you, it is. You know what it is? It's come down to realization. I'm fat, old, and lazy.
Stop it, bro.
And whatever can get me off the ground that I don't have to get off the ground to get the tools, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
And Andy's saying, man, the Carbon Tech hood stand, you don't have one of those.
No.
But I am telling you, that needs to be on your wish list. It is unbelievable. You know, I had the Dent Sorcerer asked me about it if I thought it was a need for him, and we talked about it for a little while, and I was like, Chad from Endeavor kept pushing me, just do it. And like a week after he had it, he called me, goes, man, if I could kiss you on the forehead, I'd kiss you on the forehead. And I'm like, why, what's up? And he's like, bro, that thing costs a lot of money. It's really well made, and man, it makes my life so easy. And it does. It's a fantastic tool. I take more doors off, more hoods off. If there's dents by the cow, screw leaning over that thing. We're taking that thing off. Every time. Every single time, man. Tailgates for trucks, it makes it really easy while you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Because you roll the hood stand up to the back of the truck. You're going to lift that one side. You're going to set it on there. And then you can pull and roll that whole hood stand completely by yourself.
Oh, I see what
so
you did there.
It works really, really well. It's a great addition. Wow. And it looks badass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, damn virus, anyone increasing their PDR service pricing? I've definitely raised prices a little bit, kind of with the inflation. I mean, I went to fill up with gas today. It was $87. $87. I was like, it's $30 more than it was last year. So,
you know, it's funny. Someone else brought that up to me the other day. Oh, yeah, Albert from OC Recon. You know, because a client was asking him like, hey, have your prices gone up? And then he was just like, yeah, have you seen all the prices going up? Like, yeah, our prices are definitely going up.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting subject right there.
It's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Pack, we're going to have to set that up.
Man, you know. Pack is always going deep in our industry.
He is, man. And he's a badass tech too. There's a lot of badass techs in here. Now let's see what we got here. We got a ton of these in here. We're going to go through this one first here. So Mobile Tech Shade. Buy any Mobile Tech Shade setup and receive a second umbrella of your choice. Choose from our flagship, longest lasting, wind resistant 68 umbrella or our complete UV coated, canceling 80%, 80-inch umbrella. So Mobile Tech Shade doing this thing. Ian has been crazy busy. He's been growing his business, and this is what he's got going on for right now. So if you guys are interested in that, go to Mobile Tech Shade. If you're looking for an umbrella, Manny doesn't need it anymore because he's inside.
No, but bro, is this serious? Like you buy one and then you'll get a second one?
Yeah.
Wow, that is huge right there.
Yeah. Yep.
That is huge right there.
Now, I don't think it's the base. I think you get just the umbrella.
Right.
But
still, those are really good umbrellas, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they definitely hold up. So let's see what else we got. We got so many good things in here, but I want to keep rolling through these guys and give them their fair share because of, you know, they weren't able to make it. They were traveling. This is a tough day for a lot of guys just because of, you know, the holiday tomorrow.
Yeah. There's a lot of traveling. I was watching a video of the freeways in LA today, just like, oh, crazy jam.
Oh yeah, it's bonkers.
Everyone out there.
Let's get our next guest in. She just popped on. What's up, Christina?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Christina.
Doing great. How about yourself?
Good.
Yeah, you ready for tomorrow?
I am. Got all of the cooking done, ready to go.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Is there any special plate that is served for dinner at your home?
We are going to my grandparents in Oklahoma.
Oh, nice.
And we all kind of divide and conquer to help my grandmother. But as far as a special dish, we're looking forward to having her homemade rolls that we get to have.
Homemade roll. Okay.
Yes.
And Manny may not know this, but Christina's mother now can make some serious cupcakes, bro.
Yes. So she would have baked 2 different kinds of cookies and cupcakes and pies.
Nice.
Unbelievable cupcakes.
Yes, awesome. She loves to bake. She's an incredible baker. It is her hobby. She loves it. So we get spoiled.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, so yeah, that is awesome. Well, I wish you a great time over there at your family's home.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
So how's the store been?
Good. We're getting ready for the toy drive. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So we're really excited for that. And yeah.
Traffic been busy with the new location?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially there was a storm in Austin, which is right off the highway that we're on now. So a lot of customers were driving back home and like, oh, this is where the new Anson is. So we just got a lot of traffic naturally that way, and everybody just wanted to come see the new place.
That's cool.
Awesome.
So what do you guys have going on for the sale here for Black Friday?
So we have, I want to say it's 3 or 4 different things. Let me pull it up here. So yes, it's Friday through Monday. So it'll go through Cyber Monday. And there is a glue kit we've put together that's valued at $200, and that's on sale for $119. And we have a spend $300 and get a $50 Anson gift card. Spend $500. You get the new Anson Collision crease crusher tabs. It's a mouthful. And the new Anson Connect system for free. So you get those 2 items for free when you spend $500. And then the big one is if you spend $1,000, then you get a $100 Anson gift card, the new Anson Collision crease crushers, and the gift cards. I'll get those applied to customers on Monday.
That's some really good deals this year.
So it's a mouthful, but yeah.
Now, anything new that you guys have that has released just recently, tool-wise?
The Connect system, we released that officially, I want to say 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So, and that's one of the items. If you spend the $500, you get that system for free. I don't know if y'all have seen it yet, but it's the R&I tools where you can mix and match whatever system you want to have. It would be helpful if I had some with me, but I don't.
I do.
There he
Okay,
is.
thank you.
So if you guys have seen these, you can change the different ends on them. I use there's a wedge with a little orange hook. Some of the colors have changed since
Yeah,
it's come
since
out.
you've seen it, yes, the colors have changed.
But these are really useful. What I've learned is I like to have multiple handles instead of switching the end out because it's easier to quick grab. But the wedge with the hook is awesome for fender liners.
Yeah.
For popping fender liners out. It's my go-to with it. It's just easier. It's quick. It works really well. And then this dolly end, since I'm a roof guy, works fantastic.
For the edges, right?
Yeah. It gets down inside that rain gutter. Works really well. So good job on those. At first, when I got them, I was kind of like, I have enough trouble getting the dent cars done, and now I have to build my own damn tools to make it happen. But Chad broke it down to me because Chad was involved with some of the CAD drawings and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Yeah. So those have been, again, like a lot of questions. How do we use this? And so it's nice in person when you're in the store with us. We can, put some items together for you and show you, like you just did, why you use it, how you use it. The other new tool, I mentioned it a couple times with the specials, are the new Anson Collision Crease Crushers. So those are our new tabs that we just came out with last week. I think it was last week. Things are starting to run together.
Hey, it does. It's that time of the year. And you've got an event, a huge event going on with Hailey and them. So that should be a good event.
Yes. So we're excited. We always have a huge truckload of toys, and every year we just have more and more. So it's exciting to see what we can do.
Can
what
you
do
tell
you guys
us?
have in there? Yeah. What were exactly?
Say that again.
No, I was just going to ask, can you tell us a little bit more about that event? I mean, for anyone that hasn't.
Yes. So on Saturday, December 4th, we're doing a toy drive up at Anson. So nobody has to fix any dents. You just bring a toy and we'll enter you into a raffle for the day. And it goes towards Mission Arlington. So they have their own Christmas store for families. So we would donate toys. They set up a Christmas store and families can come in with their wish list and they'll have a personal shopper with them that'll go through the entire store. They can pick out their items. They go and they get it gift wrapped and everything. That's cool. Incredible. The first year that we donated, the woman that started the entire thing went through with my mom and I and showed us every single step that they do, how they bring the families in, what the families need to do to qualify. And it's just incredible. They had to end up building a whole other building just for bikes. And they have to put up a whole temporary building in the Christmas season just to house bikes for kids to come pick out what bike they'd like. Awesome. So anyway, as you all know, everybody in the paintless dent repair industry is very generous. So there have been a lot of bikes that have come through the store that we've taken there. Like I said, our truck is full. And any cash that people give us, you don't have to bring a toy. If you just want to donate to the cause, give us money. So we take our kids to Target or Sam's or wherever, and they will pick out toys for us to take. That's so cool. Our kids love it.
About how
part of it that way.
About how many families do they help out through this mission?
Oh, that's a really good question. Good question. I don't know exactly how many they go through. I'll have to look that up and put it on the event page.
No worries. I just wanted to shout out that, it would be that number of families that you would help out, for anyone that is close by that could bring a toy or donation, definitely be a great thing. So,
Yeah. But I will find out the number of how many came through last year and we can base it on that.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Where can people find your tools?
You can find our tools at ansonpdr.com if you want to shop online. If you're in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, we have 3 locations to serve you. Our headquarters in Burleson, and we have 2 satellite locations, one at Alliance Dent Repair in Plano and the other one at the OG Anson, which is at Dent Machine in Arlington.
Nice. So can people just come to your thing on the 4th?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you can just show up. Okay.
No tickets, no nothing. Just show up. We are serving barbecue from CRJ Barbecue.
Oh my gosh, that place is amazing.
So good. So they did our open house this May, and they did the toy drive last December.
Nice.
So we're really excited to have them back. They're amazing. And yeah, everybody will be happy and fed, and it's just a really nice time.
Yeah.
And like I said,
awesome.
You don't have to come and fix the dents. Everybody's like, so am I fixing a dent when I come? And people are bringing a toy. And it's like, no, you just bring toys, money, whatever you want to do. Don't have to fix a dent. Not
That's
Saturday.
awesome.
Can people also use your Anson app?
Absolutely. Good
Okay.
point. Yes. Our app we came out with in August because we launched it in Vegas. So a tip for Black Friday through Cyber Monday, if you order through the app, you still get a free pack of glue. So you get a little extra something. Yeah. Tequila Ice is the glue for November.
Winter. It's blue. Works really good in cold weather.
It does.
So, well, Christina, it is a true pleasure. I know I talked to your dad last week. Good luck with the toy drive.
Thank
on
you.
the
Yeah.
4th.
Thank you. We're
Yeah,
so
best
excited.
wishes to that.
And hopefully I'll see you here in Orlando. I'm ready.
I will be there. We will absolutely be there. I can't believe it.
Ready.
Coming up quick.
So Black
awesome.
Friday, Anson PDR, go to their app, go to their website, or just go see them on the 4th and join them. Thank you very much for coming on, Christina. Have a
Thank
fantastic
you, Christina.
holiday.
Thank you for having me. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll talk soon.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Great family, man.
Oh, yeah.
Really good family. You know, I'll tell you, when I went to their groundbreaking and it was the Hail Expo, the most welcoming family ever. That's how I knew she cooked cupcakes, because she was cooking cupcakes in their kitchen, and it was just so welcoming. You know, they're a great family.
Yeah.
So we got another guest coming up, but I need to drop some of these other
Let's do it. What you got?
things. So we got Power PDR. Christmas starts with Black Friday, 17% off plus free shipping,
Wow. that's pretty
24th
good.
through the 28th. I don't have one of those.
Oh, you need one. And 17%. Better take advantage of that.
You know, I don't have one. I just pass on those dents. I don't have time to fix those dents.
This is definitely that one tool that is just like, when you do come across those dents where you need it and you have it and you use it, you're going to be really, really thankful you got it.
It's kind of like the Kiwi slide hammer for me.
Mm.
When you don't have it, you need it. Like, that tool.
Yeah.
This is a perfect break right here. Like, I need this next year. I need to set up all these for right in the middle. It just worked out perfect.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So 17% into the 28. So
PowerPDR.net. Go check Dwayne's site out. Everybody that has it seems like they really like it. So
I
check
love
them
that
out.
tool.
And my good old buddy here, Mr. Mark Blem, 10% off entire store plus free domestic shipping Thanksgiving. And then he texted me something here as we were live, because that's what goes on here when you got a live show. He has all that.
Yo, shout outs to Sal. We got Sal Contreras in the house.
I know.
What's up, Sal?
So It's through Thursday through Sunday is what he wanted me to put on there. So blend
Okay.
tools. Go get yourself some shut-ups.
There you go.
Look at that.
You know,
and he's got a new tool. They just dropped some new tools too. I was hoping he was coming on to talk about it. So he has the huge hail set that I don't remember how many mounts. It's a ton of hand tools, like tight access tools, but they're sharp. So I'm excited about that.
You know, he has a lot of great you know, sets of tools.
Yeah.
You know, like their balloon well tails. You know, he has a set. You cannot go wrong with that set. And you know, so many other tools that he has that you cannot go wrong on buying just the sets. You know? And then that's when that discount will really, 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 really come in handy.
Yeah. Let's get our next guest on. My good friend, Mr. Dave Stream. What's up,
Dave.
Hey, everybody.
What's
How you
up,
doing?
Dave?
What's going on? How you guys doing?
Doing great. We're trying to find out what
Awesome.
is your Thanksgiving dish that's going to be served tomorrow. What's that dish you're looking forward to?
So it's weird. A few years ago, I found out I have gout, and turkey triggers my gout for some reason.
Oh,
Really?
Usually red meats and stuff like that, but I found out that turkey and French onion soup and certain things kill me, so I don't get to have turkey on Thanksgiving anymore.
So you having like
years of that. So usually they'll make me a piece of salmon or a piece of chicken or something, but I'm just super excited about all the sides. That's what I love the most anyway. So you know, the mashed potatoes, the corn, all that stuff.
You're not having alligator?
No.
See, that should have been your answer.
No, exactly.
That would have been classic marketing there.
I used to eat alligator whenever I travel and it was available and stuff, but then I found out they're actually really cruel. A lot of poachers will just take the tails for the meat and then release the gator back out to die. And so I tend not to order it anymore, but it is good. I used to get it all the time. So, but yeah, that would have been a better answer. So
what's new in the edgy world?
So have a few new products coming out. Our Black Friday, the main thing, we're giving away our 8-cup knockers for free. So you if you don't order anything else, you have to pay the $7.50 shipping in the US. But if you order the $99 or whatever, then it's free for everything. And we have a bunch of other things on really good sales and everything. I'm not going to list them all, but just I encourage you to kind of shop the site and look around because there's some Easter eggs in there. There's some really good deals and discounts to be found.
And I saw your new multi-tip tool.
Yeah. So I've got one of these here. It's we call it the Trident. Real original. It's got the 3 tips. It came about. There's a red tool that has a pointy tip, a little medium tip, and then a wide tip that's in about every body shop drawer in America.
Yes, I have one.
And I kind of had the idea, hey, you know, and people used to give them to me for gifts and stuff, and I never really used them. Everybody knows I'm really big on ergonomics and leverage, and pushing like this isn't very ergonomic. But so many guys were using stuff like this. So we designed this one that it has the let me open this one so I can give you guys a better view. Obviously, it holds all the interchangeable tips, both mine and all the industry standard, you know, that uses the 5/16. It's pretty much everybody in the U.S. is using that threading now, I think. So let's see. So obviously the tips screw into any of the 3, but if you see in between there's a bullseye and a flat spot. So that's designed for, and you can put it on whatever finger is comfortable for you. Push, however, I've got edgy tape on this one because that's how I was using it, so I could set it down on the panel without scratching or anything. I wasn't using a towel handy last time I was using it. But again, you just spin to whatever tip you want to push with, and it's right there. Or you can just stick it like this, and then use a hammer or something and hit that bullseye. So if you're working in a quarter panel and there's no leverage for a rod or something like that, you can grab this and either muscle the dent out, or like I said, use a hammer or a paddle or something to hit in between each post. So
just don't hit it with a wedge light.
No. bad demo. Don't do that. So that's a sophisticated piece of electronic equipment. I'll go over that real quick too. But the other thing for this is it's designed for, like I say, a pushing hand tool under hoods, under roofs, stuff like that. But I also encourage you to load it up with knockdown tips and try it that way because it gives you 3 knockdowns in one, basically. I did a Genesis roof the other day. I shot some video of it. It's a crude video, but it gives you the idea. It's a double paneled roof. So I glue pulled all the dents up into those nice little mounds or flat. But then to knock them down, I had my soft caps on there, and it just made really nice, clean, fast work of it. So I want to show that off.
It was actually you said it was a crew video, but it was very to the point, and it explained what the tool was. So it worked. Okay. Like I sat here and watched it, and I was like, it worked. You know what I mean? It explained the tool very basic, because sometimes if you look at some of this stuff, you don't quite understand it, but you broke it down enough to where it was easy to understand. So
sweet. And I'm going to shoot another one when I get time to show you some of the open area work that I'm talking about. So, but I think most guys get the concept and get it. So, but yeah, that's the Trident, and it's on an introductory sale right now on the site. No coupon codes needed. You don't have to write anything down or anything. Just shop, and I try and make it as easy and fast as possible.
Ron from One Shot PDR, he said he got it and it works great. So
awesome. Thanks, Ron. Awesome. Cool. No need to switch tips. Exactly. Might steal that line for me in my marketing. So, and then the wedge light is finally here in full production. Here's our packaging. Sal Giuliano and Josh Radloff, the Moose Knuckle guys, brought this to me a couple of years ago. They've already been working on it for a few years. And we released it 2 years ago at before MTE and sold out before the show even started. But it had some glitches and some stuff that we weren't quite happy with. And long story short is we'd fix one thing and the next thing down the road would need to be done. And we basically rebuilt this thing from, it looks identical on the outside, but it's a whole different wedge on the inside and stuff. Real quick, some of the features. It comes with a USB charging port, but it's a USB-C that everybody has 50 of them in their junk drawers. And then there's a charging port on there. When it's being used, it lights up green. If it goes red, then it means you have 10% battery life left, time to charge it. But it'll stay pretty much fully lit until you need to charge it, which most guys tell me is like months. And that's what I experience myself when I use them, and I use them all over the house and different stuff. Obviously, the concept is you put it down in the door, you light it up. None of the lights coming back up at you to blind you, but it's illuminating the whole inside of the door. Yep. It's not a hot spot like a flashlight would do, where it just lights up the hottest in the beam and then dull everywhere else. This illuminates everything. It's the equivalent of a 60-watt light bulb down in the door, just illuminating everything. So you can see your lock mechanisms, your water or your sound deadener, braces, anything you might be fighting and whatnot.
Now, is it water resistant?
What's that?
Is it water resistant?
It is water resistant, and Josh was the one brave enough to get into a swimming pool with it. And I was a little nervous, to be honest, but you don't want to submerge it like Josh did or whatever. It's, think of it more like an iPad versus, I grew up using a window wedge as my knockdown paddle for 18 years until my buddy Scott came out with the paddle. That's what switched me over. Don't do that with your wedge light. Don't be prying with it, stuff like that. It's made as strong and as durable as we can, but it is still plastics and stuff. It can be broken. So, treat it like an electronic piece of equipment.
And I just want to highlight, when you turn it on, you may think that it's bright because of the camera. No, that thing is bright.
Even in a bright room, it's bright. So, and we played around really, really a lot with different. We probably had at least 10 different LED lumens. That's the brightness. And we'd evaluate and say, no, this one's too bright. This one's not bright enough. And we really dialed in for both indoor and outdoor conditions to where we want it to light up, but not be blinding where you can't look down in there and stuff. And I think we really dialed that in. So it has an auto shut off. So if it accidentally gets bumped in your truck or you walk away and talk to a customer and leave it on, you're going to come back to it off, not a dead battery.
Oh, that is awesome.
And when it shuts off on its own, you just turn it back on. So not a big deal there.
And what was your Black Friday sale again?
So the Black Friday sale is, again, we're giving away the A-cup knockers. We're doing an introductory price on the Tridents. I know our original hangers are like 33% off or something like that. I think they're $20 instead of 30 or something like that. And then just a lot of different tips. A lot of the tip bundles are on special. We just went around and, knocked prices down everywhere.
That's awesome.
And again, no coupon codes needed or anything.
And how can people find you?
edgytools.com, EDGYTOOLS.com.
Well, Dave, I am glad that we could get you on, go through your stuff and break down at least some of your new stuff and some of the sales. So,
cool. I appreciate you guys having me on and appreciate everything you guys do for the industry and donating your time. And I know what an endeavor this is. And I know I greatly appreciate you guys.
It is it is a project, is what I said. You know what I mean? So you have a great evening. Tell wifey I said hi and stay away from the red wine. And I hopefully will see you in a couple months.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Dave.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Always has good stuff, man.
Listen, to everyone out there, can you hear me? Can you hear me? That wedge, you need it. You need it. It's beautiful. I mean, when you put it on there, he's right. It just illuminates everything. And just like, it is beautiful when you could just take a peek inside the door just to see what you're dealing with.
I'm digging the Trident,
man. Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a hand pusher. I like getting under those hoods and just using the pythons and just, So that's going to be really useful.
What I like is that it seems like having your finger right in the middle, you have more control. You can push hard, That looks really cool.
We're going right into it. Right into the next one.
Let's do it.
What's up, Ken?
What's up, fellas?
Hey,
How
Ken.
you doing?
You good?
Yeah.
Just waiting for us.
You're waiting patiently behind your Haas machine equipment behind you.
Look at that.
I can hear it. Remember last year I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
So we're all good now.
So what's good, man? What do you got going on over there?
Well, we got 15% off with a code Go Brandon, and
yes,
that started.
I think that is the best code I've heard so far. So that's good.
Started yesterday, and it's going to go through Monday. So
okay.
That's what we got.
So what do we? You got anything new over there?
I don't. Since last year, I'm trying to think. I come up with my new hanger. I don't think I had that last year.
I saw your video on that just the other day, and I actually saw your prototype originally, but it seems a lot more refined.
Yeah, I just can't. I mean, if I see improvement, I'm going to make it and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been using this 2 years. I used it one whole year first before I brought it out, and it's got the carbon fiber shaft, same as the battle axe hammer and rod. Nice. And these are stainless steel repelling buckles. They're made by a company that makes stuff for mountain climbers that climb Mount Everest. And this pad on here is pretty doggone thick, and it doesn't wear out. You can pull it off, change it if you wanted to, or just take it off and don't use it. And,
nice.
It works pretty much like a regular door hanger, and you got this hook in here. And when you want to move to the hatch, you just pop these babies in.
Oh, wow.
And now you got a hatch hanger. And
okay.
Just up and down from there.
So they just slide in the end?
Yeah. And they locked in. Looks like.
They just slid in the end?
Yeah, it slides in the end, and it's held in there by magnets. And you pull it out.
Wow. Okay.
You're done. And
wow.
If you want it, you snap them back in.
Okay.
That is
What's
awesome.
the price point on that piece?
$195.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably going to go up next year. These things take so long to make, and so many different materials I got to run down and stuff like that. So, and I got like 4 of these left. I seriously can't make them fast enough because I got only so much time in a day. But kind of been on a hanger hook. I've been using this year. This is a hatch only hanger.
Okay.
And, it has the same deal. You got your slide here, rubber pad on here, and you've got your adjusters here.
Wow.
Okay.
You put them on, and you can either run this right up tight and use this, or drop it back down and use the pad. Yeah, I've been making refinements to this all year, and we been using it this year. And a couple of techs working with me, they use them. They're like, man, I gotta have one as soon as you make them. So I got that, and
I'll tell you, your Rail Blaster hammer is so comfortable.
Okay. And one more quick hanger. Don't have a name for this yet, but it's made out of the world famous bazooka rod, and same kind of buckles on the end. And this would be like if you wanted to hang farther inside an SUV. But I got tired of climbing in there and trying to find a hole, moving the airbags and clipping them, running back and forth, and stuff like that. So I'm like, what the heck? Why don't we come up with something like this? And you just put it in the door, and it runs off.
Oh, okay.
And also, I've used it on the same side of the car. Put it in the front door, run around, put it in the back door. Now you got a whole length to run that whole roof.
So you don't have to move.
Man,
Look at that.
That's going to be a game changer right there.
It's self-centering, so you got to get in there and keep adjusting. It, whatever door length it goes in, it will automatically adjust and it doesn't fall out.
Look at that.
Yeah, so
Okay. What's the price point on that one?
What's that?
What's the price point on that one?
This is the only one that exists. This is stuff that's coming. That's the only that I'm working on.
Okay.
And a couple of new hammers. I'm going to call them the flea flickers. They're really about the smallest hammer head you can get on a 1/2-inch handle. But Jim Mitchell, he got with me a while back, and he wanted me to make a hammer, and we kind of discussed it and gave me ideas, and I came up with these, and I sent them to him, and he says he loves them. He goes, man, you need to make them. They work good, so that's what's coming. And
That's great.
I got this wasn't the Battle Axe Light. Guys was telling me they love the original Battle Axe, but they wanted a lighter hammer, so basically I made the head out of aluminum, and this is what we call the light edition, blackout edition.
Okay.
And it's a lot lighter because so I think that's out, and all my prop rods and jammers and just regular good old school prop rods.
Okay.
And the ends aren't the crutch tips. These are the same ends I use in the jammers and stuff.
And that's a piece of rubber that goes in the hole.
Yeah, they're a good 7/16 thick, so it'd probably take you 150 years to wear these out. But if they do, I'll send you. So that's what we got going on. I got the different knockdowns, and of course the bazookas.
Now I've got one of those bazookas.
Making that, that's just good.
What I like about it is the lightness of it. It feels solid.
Yeah, well,
With the weight.
if you ride, you got to have heavy duty components and connectors and stuff.
Yeah.
No one wants their stuff breaking. And I think the new Commando rod has come out. So it's replaced the old one. It's full 60 inches now. It's got a redesigned head with my taper lock design, where that goes in there and it seats itself into just slight taper, so you don't need O-rings and get that much feeling or have to use wrenches to tighten it up. And got a regrip handle on it. And the end, let me run around here.
The end on this tool is what I really like on this one.
Yeah.
With the dots.
I come up with these divots on here.
Yep.
I call them tactile and visual. You can either feel them as you're using, so you know what tip you're on. And these flats on here actually help you keep a line. Sometimes you push and your rod's rocking. Next thing you know, whap, you slip. Well, you can keep looking down and, I got to get lined back up. Here we go. And
Nice.
and then a little rubber pad here when you sit that down in the corner. Who wants to chew their handle up? So yeah, that's what we got going on. And then it's got the
Angled heads.
Yeah, the 2 angled and 2 straight there. So tips. I got the just a round 1-inch stainless steel ball.
Nice.
And this Ridgeback swivel tip. I made them with the really thick, inside part, ball instead of the, how the others make it on, like most of them are like on the R8 platform or something.
Yeah.
So it's a little thicker, but yeah, this is a steel one with the, the ridges. And then I got a smooth belly buster here.
Ooh.
Same kind of, insert there. And this is, I can't remember the name of the plastic right now. That's a hard, durable plastic. And, it might be kind of slick for some people, so you can put some Telsa tape on there. But what I've done, I had people tell me, being how that does kind of slide easy, you can kind of put some pressure on your dent and just kind of, wiggle it around, bring it around, and kind of, roll it out. So that works pretty good that way too. So that's what we got going. Oh, more glue coming out. This is a collision only glue. I've been giving it out to body shops. And they're like, hey, we've been using the latest greatest, and I think we're going to start buying this. So don't have labels for it yet, but it's going to be my new hero collision glue.
Okay.
Okay.
Bags made, and it's probably going to be a pretty modest price. You're going to get, like my other glue, you're going to get 16 sticks, 12 inches long, a whole pound in a bag, probably for around $30. So.
Okay.
Nice.
When are you supposed to have that ready?
Decent price. Well, I personally think the glue market is getting high. But so I think just inflation, counter inflation, I guess.
Well, Ken, where can people find your products again?
Metalmedic.com and at A1 Tools, I think it's pdrtool.com.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they sell most of my stuff. So, yeah, they've been real good to me. They move a lot of stuff. They're hard to keep up with.
And then what's your Black Friday sale?
15% off on, store wide. And
wow.
The code is Go Brandon.
You Jesus. I can't even take you tonight, Ken. I can't even take you. So, hey, we got a problem here. The one tool I want for Black Friday's only one on that table. So that little long hatch hanger thing, door hanger.
That's pretty cool.
That's
yeah.
no, the other one, the big long telescoping.
Or
yes.
My first impression, the name it was Door Whore, but I don't think that's going to go too good.
That sounds like a good one. Door Whore is a good one.
No.
You know what you should name it? You should name it Go Brandon.
Yeah. Getting too doggone old to plant landing on these cars, And it just so I just like better way. So, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, Ken,
get this stuff going. I'm still doing hail, and I gotta get ready for MTE, and then it's gonna start hailing again. So.
Wow.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. I'm glad we could get you on for a quick segment, some of your new stuff, and I know the quality of your stuff already. So,
right, yeah.
Keep up the good work, and guys, if you're interested, definitely go to their site. Ken, you have a fantastic night, sir. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Ken.
Remember, Metal Medic, code Go Brandon.
Yep, Go
That's
Brandon.
fantastic. I'll see you later. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Oh, man, that was great. That was a good one.
Yeah. Someone was saying on here that he has the best prices out for Black Friday.
Really fair. He really is fair.
I got to tell you, yeah, it definitely sounds. I mean, the prices on some of those shows are already pretty good, and then plus the 15%, discount. Man, you can't go wrong with that.
Stucky Tools, 11.25 through 11.29, 20% off all orders, $99.99 and up. Automatic discount code, no code. So Stucky Tools, go to his site, check it out.
No code needed.
I love his hair light. I love it. I love it. So let's get on to our next guest. Get him on here.
Who's that?
Mr. Rick Hummert.
Hey, there he is. Say, Rick.
Can you hear us? I can't hear you.
I can't hear you, Rick.
No voice.
Can you hear me now?
There we
Got
go. What's up, Rick?
No, can't hear me.
No,
There.
we can hear you.
Got
it.
it.
Yeah, we're
You're good.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. Hey, I'm good. How you guys doing?
We're doing good, hanging in here, Rick.
So
Happy Thanksgiving.
how's the Excalibur tools going? I'm sure that brain is spinning off its wheels here.
Oh man, that brain slowed down.
Come on now. You got 30 years of tools in that brain. I don't want to hear that.
Well, they all came out. We can only make so many. But no, it's going good. It's doing great. Sold. It had a great year considering the hail was. It wasn't a great hail year.
Yeah.
But no, it's going fine. And congratulations on this long running show.
Hey, it's my third
How
year.
many episodes? Over 100?
Yeah, we're like 100 and something. I don't even know. 3 years. That's all I know.
That's cool.
So if you guys are watching this, you guys don't have the hood and deck set from him. Absolutely fantastic tool. Have completely changed, and I'm a now 21-year tech. Completely changed the way that I fix hoods and trunks.
It's like a must-have if you fix hoods,
bro. If you don't have those, you're losing money.
Yeah, it's a must-have.
It's Ryan, you guys. I just sent more to Canada Monday. I just sent these guys in Canada discovering these tools, and they're buying the micros have started to really take off. The micros.
Yeah.
These guys, they're just one guy will have them, and then everybody will be like trying them, and then I mean they're pretty good.
So what is your sale? What are you having for Black Friday?
Actually 10% off. It's actually on right now. We sent out to everybody that got an email from me tonight. I'm gonna post on on some group sites. We're doing 10% all the way through Monday.
Nice.
Friday I'll have probably some select extra special deals.
Nice.
There's certain things I'm gonna do like extra special,
nice.
discount. But so 10% off everything. And
now, do you have any new gems that are going to be dropping here for MTE?
I'm probably going to bring a couple different things, some things you haven't seen. I will have a few new things. This MT, I'm going to be sharing a booth with A1, which is
nice.
going to be really cool. We're going to be doing a booth together.
Good.
Nice.
Which, I'm excited about that.
It's a ton of work for you guys to get there, get set up, sell the tools. A lot of you guys have to drive there. You know what I mean?
Ryan, it's a very expensive gig.
Yeah.
I just did the Vegas MT. I'm still missing a couple thousand I shipped in tools. I'm missing a box worth of 2,000. UPS lost it. I shipped tools there. They didn't show up. It's, I couldn't drive to Vegas from here. It was too far. So I shipped but these shows are a ton of work. They're worth it, but they are expensive and they're a lot of work. They're a lot of preparation. They are a lot of preparation, but I look forward to it. Especially Florida's the place.
It is.
It's the place.
Yeah.
Let's admit that's, if you're going to go to a show, that's the one you need to go to.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. I mean, I don't know. Vegas was a different feel. But I think Orlando is just the OG show, and I don't know. I mean, last time we had Orlando, it was an epic year. Traffic was busier than I've ever seen it. That was right before the crazy pandemic. So I think this year is going to be, I feel bad for the bar. I think there's going to be a lot of drunk people, and I think it's going to be a lot of good dinners with some really good people that we haven't seen in a while.
Oh man, the conversations, the stories of what everyone's been going through and how they've been, doing. Oh yeah, I can't wait for it.
Well, just the camaraderie, we're all missing seeing everybody, and you talk to all these people like you guys. There's probably people, you just get to meet people.
Yeah.
You hear them, you talk to them a little bit here and there. And then like I sell tools to someone, I never met them. And then, I can meet them in person. Yeah. So it's going to be a blast. We're all looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Plus it's Florida.
Rick, do
Yes,
you
sir.
ever like meet people that you've seen, the shipping name, and you finally meet them in person, and you're like,
Yes.
wow, that is
Yes.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. I do. You do see the name and you recognize, and then we all see the faces. We can't remember the names.
Yeah.
We all have that happen, right? They know your name and you're like, okay,
The good thing in MTE, we're all wearing name tags, so it makes it really, really
what I'm
easy.
right. It is. We have name tags, and that is a good thing, especially when you get older. It's we start losing it a little bit.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I want everybody to know Rick's tools have really changed how the AKs and the mini hood and deck set are just, they're amazing. So
Yeah. We also we had a display at Vegas. We had an ergonomic study done on these tools by a company. I didn't know there was a company that did this, but they measure your ergonomics for people like who do repetitious jobs. So we actually have data, which is really cool. We have all this data. A lot of these tools are they're better on your body. They're going to give you a little more leverage, and they're going to be easier on your body. So we got that display, it's really cool to display that and, explain to people, who've been doing this, who understand, what it'll do to you. And anytime, like I just was watching Dave, he's all about ergonomics. That's what I'm about.
Yeah.
I'm about ergonomics. There's two components to me. I don't like tearing up the holes. That's what the deck tools did. And I don't like tools that bend. I like strength, ergonomics, and that's what I like. I like the right leverage, the least amount of effort, the most push.
Yeah.
That's what we strive for as dent guys, right? So
that's right.
10% on your tools on Excalibur, correct? And where can they find them?
Yes. excaliburtools.com, XCALIBUR. Also A1's doing the same sale.
Okay.
So they're having the 10% off sale also.
Perfect. Well, Rick, I really appreciate you coming on. You have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Last question, Rick. Is there something that you're gonna be that you're grateful for this year? You're gonna be saying at the dinner table tomorrow? Aside from the family, the health, the good things, is there something that highlights that comes out?
Well, that's the most grateful thing you can have, is your family. I mean, that's my most grateful thing. I have a wonderful girlfriend and, great kids. And, I mean, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful that I have this business and it's been embraced and it's sold and all the effort has, paid off where I do sell some tools and it's been, I am grateful for that.
That's awesome.
I really, and all the guys that supported it. I'm grateful for that, but we always think our family and our health, our health. I've had some health issues in the past. So your health is your number one thing. When you don't have that, nothing else matters. So we all, grateful and enjoy enjoy every day, and enjoy every day to, its fullest. That's especially as you get older. I'm 59. So I've learned, I work less and I enjoy more,
Yeah.
But
that's awesome. Thanks, Rick. Thanks for sharing that.
Thank you.
Definitely, buddy. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. Thanks for having me on. Okay.
Happy
See you, buddy.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Great tools, man.
Oh yeah.
Great tools.
Oh yeah. Rick's awesome too, man. Yeah.
So we're gonna go in here, do one more pop in. One of my favorites, Glexo.
Oh yeah.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, 15% discount for all of their tools,
For
November
all of their
26th through the 29th. I'm a huge cold glue. I mean, I just absolutely love cold glue. I've really kind of adjusted I do a lot of roofs like I always talk about, and I've adjusted the way that I repair these cars with cold glue. So
I think that like cold glue, it's another like, one of those tools that like changed the industry and it's like a must have.
All the glue. And our next guest is a true fact of this too. Glue, period. You know, I tell people all the time, the guys that I fixed dents 20 years ago. They're like, you fixed my car 20 years ago. And I'm like, man, technology is on our side because some of the stuff that's out, the glue technology, the glue, the tabs, man, I used to use some crappy Worth tabs that we would trim with a pair of dikes and use denatured alcohol, and it would be this slimy train wreck mess. Now, peel it right off, dead center tabs, just kill it.
Yeah.
But let's get our next guest on and get into that.
Let's do it, man. Shout outs to Mo in the house.
What's up, Mr. Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Guys, how are you?
How are you?
Wonderful.
Yeah. And you know, I love having you on because we always get a little drop in the hat of something new or you know what you have in the works. Your guys' product is one of the products that I definitely want to highlight on here that has definitely changed the industry.
Yeah.
You know, as simple down to the technology that you put into the tabs.
Yeah.
And you know, you see guys all the time, if tabs break, they're complaining. And I'm like, how many times did you pull one dent on that rail and you made $350 on that rail? But they're just a huge time saver. You know, when you were back in the day when I was doing dents and trying to pull rails with those Worth oval crappy tabs, and bro, we are killing it with the tab technology now.
Oh yeah, we've learned a lot, haven't we? That's for sure.
Yes.
I
How's business?
You know, business is good. You know, we just got back from SEMA. SEMA was incredible for us. We won. You know, we've been at SEMA for a few years, but we'd never submitted our full system as a product to SEMA for their competition, and we actually won new product of the year. Our full system with the light and everything, our full level 2 system won. It was an incredible event. The breakfast where they gave away the award. Jay Leno was there. Keith Urban was there. I mean, it was way bigger of an event than I ever expected. But man, it just is a testimony to you know, the number of hours and resources that we've put into it, and gosh, there's so many people that have been influential, you know, contributors, you know, to what you see in our system today. So yeah, that's and that award, and then really SEMA was after doing some of the other trade shows, and then being, even though Vegas MTE was pretty good, we did a Northeast trade show in New Jersey, and it was terrible.
Yeah, and you stopped down to see me right before that. You stopped by the shop, and
that thing,
you know,
that thing was
heard
a ghost town, and so we were concerned about it. But SEMA was well attended, particularly in the collision space, and so we've really had an incredible month related to, you know, our award win, and then really just the momentum that we have with glue pull repair in the collision shops.
You know what? We got to applaud to you, Chris.
Yeah.
Because, you know, congratulations.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
You know, honestly, when I saw that you won that award, I almost felt like I was there winning it with you. You know,
that's right. It is. Thank you for saying that, because that's exactly how we feel about it, right? You know, we came from PDR, and it is the feedback of customers like you that helped us to continue to push. You know, at Kiko, we say that your passion fuels our passion, and that's exactly what this is about. I mean, we keep, you know, striving and trying to do better all the time because of the fact that, you know, we get good feedback when we make a good product. You guys enjoy it, you buy it, you tell us about it, and you know, we just keep trying to invest and make one better, right? You know, so it absolutely, what we're doing with glue pull repair, though we intentionally separated and called it glue pull repair instead of PDR because we didn't want to scare. We know that, you know, the idea of, you know, body guys know PDR enough to know that they can't do it, right? You know, and so we didn't want to scare them with the training and really the skill set that was required, and so that's why we separated from. But certainly it's what it is a bridge, you know, you know, between mainstream collision and mainstream paintless dent repair is what we've been able to do. And 100%, you know, it's a huge win for all of us in the paintless dent repair world. So,
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of that's on your shoulders too. You've assembled a badass team. You know, you over the couple years, you've really put together the right people in the right places, and you've both excelled. That individual person like Gene
right.
has excelled in that position because you put it in front of him. You guys have built that relationship. You put that team together, and you couldn't have done it by yourself.
No question. Yeah. It's just, that's what I've been able to do. If anything, is just collaborate with great people. I mean, you know, that's what we've been able to do. And certainly, you know, you mentioned Gene Fetty. Gene is such a tremendous teacher. I mean, he really, whatever he knows, you're going to know in short order, and he's going to explain it to you in a way that you can understand. And he's going to be humble and you know, come alongside you and not try to intimidate you with what he can do. Right? You know, he's just he's really, he really embodies what we want to do, and that's collaborate and think in terms of abundance and what is possible if we all work together. So that, you know, Gene does a great job of that. You know, Jonathan Van den Fontaine does a great job with that in Belgium. Matter of fact, Jonathan's coming back. We're having a big grand opening for our store, our retail store that's inside of our sales and marketing office that we call the Lodge. And that will be the day before Anson has their Christmas event.
Okay.
So they have their Christmas event on the 4th. So on the 3rd, we're going to have a grand opening of our store and have food truck. And, you know, so anybody that, you know, we're only about 3 hours up the road from Anson. So anybody that's going to that Anson event, if you can stop by, we'd sure love to have you, and we'll feed you and give you a couple beers and send you back to Dallas. So, yeah.
So are you guys having a Black Friday sale? What do you have going on?
We are, yes. So all Kiko products on our site are 10% off, but site-wide, when you spend $100, it's free shipping. So, you know, because of course we have a lot of other people's products on our site as well. So free shipping site-wide when you spend $100, and 10% off all Kiko products. And that's at kikotabs.com, our site here. It's also at kikotabs.co.uk, you know, the former TDN. And then we have a very close partnership with Smart Tools PDR. And so it's also that same program should be live at smarttools.pdr.com.au. So,
So that's Australia, correct?
That's right. Yeah. Anthony Carroll. Yeah. You know, Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing.
Thanks for coming on, man. You know, we were chatting on text a couple of days ago, and, you know, wanted to make it happen. So I appreciate you popping on. I know it's a busy night for everybody.
Yeah. Congratulations on the new shop, man. That's exciting. That's exciting. You're just doing, I get, you know, and I know you probably need to move on, but man, I get so excited seeing what all you guys are doing too. I mean, like, everybody is taking their game to the next level. And, you know, I just appreciate that about this industry, is that, you know, we're all trying to, you know, keep elevating. And so if we do that, man, we can't go wrong. So great job.
And it was nice because you saw my old facility, and we were talking about this because we were looking for a space, and I was telling you I was beating my head against the wall trying to find it, and it's actually directly across the street on that main road.
So great. That's so perfect.
You can relate to it because you were there, but
that's so perfect.
You know, I have to get one of those Kiko carts now that we can fit it in there, since we have more than 1,100 square foot.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we'll get you hooked up.
Chris, is there a special dish that's coming on the Thanksgiving dinner table tomorrow?
You know, actually, we're gonna celebrate over the weekend on Sunday, because my son films for the OU football team, and so he can't be here. But yes, I'm gonna try smoking a turkey on the pellet grill.
There you go.
I've got a Memphis pellet grill, and so matter of fact, I was just researching that a bit right before I came on. So yeah, so we'll see how that goes, Manny.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah,
Well,
good.
Chris, we will see you in a couple months.
Yes, sir.
Take care and have a great Thanksgiving.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Yeah.
happy
See ya.
Thanksgiving. See you, Chris.
Kiko, man, killing it.
Yeah.
He's come a long way, and that's a huge award to win just for the industry, period.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree because something I was telling someone is just like it felt so awesome him being recognized and the company winning that award. And I meant to say that I almost felt like I was winning it with him because I felt like PDR guys, were very important in the industry. And we fixed a lot of those SEMA cars, and it was great just to kind of put a stamp of,
any
PDR.
positive press that
Yeah.
we can get in this industry is education for the customer.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but let's get on to our next guy. We're running a little behind, but that's what we do here on the Black Friday show.
Oh, you already know.
What's up, Thomas?
Hey, Thomas.
Guys. How you been?
Oh, we're great.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. They
First off, how's your father doing?
Yeah, doing all right. Busy,
Yeah.
busy. Yeah, like not much been changed, Like we just like always pushing hard,
Yeah.
Yeah, pushing hard.
So what's new in the Stanliner world? How's things been?
Things been okay, like this year brought a lot of like new customers. So we happy,
Nice.
Like also the other market expanding, especially UK,
Nice.
Australia, for us. So US market basically running in same level, which has always been good. So yeah, things are doing good, we getting colder.
Yes, no doubt about that.
Getting harder, to manage everything. But I mean, when you have a motivation, right? So that's what driving you forward.
Is your dad still working crazy hours?
Oh yeah.
Which is bonkers. Me and Thomas have talked about this. We're like,
Yeah.
he
He's
just won't
pushing
stop.
very hard, because MT is approaching and we always, offering something excited. So, so this year it's not going to be an exception. So, yeah, so it's definitely will be a very, very interesting show, for us and for everyone, I hope, so yeah. So that's full concentration about it. So
Now, do you have any Black Friday sales going on?
yeah, actually, like as always, at this time we're offering any kind of a discount. So this time it's we decided to stick with the same number, which is a 5%, not much, but it's applicable not only on individual tools but on combos as well. So so in certain situation it can save even a 10%, right, from individual tools. So keeping in mind that right now this crazy timing when supply chain is very struggling and the price is going just madness. So I think it's a pretty good deal what we can offer. It's more. And besides those 5%, we decided to make a limited Black Friday Cyber Monday deal offering 3 tool positions, which is going to be available only starting from Monday and ending starting from Friday, ending Monday 11:59 Eastern time.
Okay.
So I would like to show what we decided to do. So basically, it's been a lot of inquiries to build us the tool which everybody knows, like one of the most popular tool position what we're offering. It's actually a straight crane version. So so as I said, this tool is offered currently just for a few days, and later on it will be taken out. And then for those who will want to own it, that will be opportunity for the MT. After that, we don't know. Hopefully we will be able to keep building this position as a regular tool, offered as a standard product. But it's still not guaranteed, just because the positions are growing, and it's really, really hard, to keep them being available. But again, this tool, it's 29.5 inches. Do you have an offset pipe handle? And also it's built actually from 12 millimeters, which is a little bit larger than 3/8. So keeping in mind, the steel what we're using, so the power basically just a little bit less than 7/16. So definitely would recommend, to keep an eye on this tool, and the price tag is also very reasonable. It's $162. So, so that would be an opportunity too. So that's number one. Number two is the tool, which is actually also one of our popular positions, which is called the J-hook tool. So right now we're offering a limited edition of angle tip tool. So the J-hook, just you have an angle tip, right? So the reason why we did it, that when you have a pushes and you want like a very, very good accuracy on more sharper dents, so that's what this tool is delivered if you're using it as a pusher, right? So the J-hook configuration gives you a lot of ability to sneak in the very hard to reach areas. You're going down through the window, which would cover a top or mid portion of the panel, also through any access hole. So even you can use on the, as a tire, as a levelish
fender. Yeah.
Basically all around tool, right? So So this specific one is built from 8 millimeters, which is a little bit more than 5/16. So again, the power you can expect a little bit less than 3/8, but definitely more than 5/16. So in length, it's a 22-inch tool, so it's considered being a medium-sized tool, and priced the same as majority of our 5/16. It's $140.
Okay.
Again, limited run, a lot of power in this tool. So,
I think on fenders that would be a huge fender.
For sure. Yeah, through the access holes, like I said, all over. Even actually, you can use it for fine pushing if you're using a S-ring or monkey bar. Just let's say on top panels, closer to the edges, because the configuration is towards you. So automatically, it's a very nice piece to be used. The standard version which we have, that's this is a standard version also. Do you have it available? So with extended length of the handle, so it's automatically more power in it. So that's one of the best selling tools.
I love that tool.
Yeah. Let me show you as a comparison. This is a standard version 5/16, and this is an angle tip. So that's how it looked that you would visualize it, right? So yeah, same price, the same price tag, $140 minus 5% at the time of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Now, is there any code or anything they have to put in for the sale?
No, actually, we did it automatically just to save your time. Like why, right? And I mean, you just going, buying, boom, you see those discounts in your shopping cart, and this is it. Basically, this year we decided to run it basically from Friday to Monday instead of doing 2 days as we did previously. But right now we have a little bit more timing for it. The only thing that some positions you have a very limited inventory. So please keep in mind about it when you like looking at anything. So definitely jump on it as fast as possible. So another tool, and that's the last one, which is also will be available only Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So 4 days basically. So that would be our one of the most difficult positions to build in case of craftsmanship. It's a flamingo.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me show you a tip. It's a beautiful craftsmanship done on this tool. Yeah, and actually the tool itself, if you would look at, so it belongs also to the hybrid tool group of ours, because it's implemented a few aspects from the different tools, right? So basically, you can see a top portion being as a crane or our crane hybrid tools for very smooth pushing. And the top, it could be used for pinpointing as well. If you're angling a tool, you can use a flat portion of the tip. So I will try to show it that you have a flat portion, right?
Yeah.
So also, if you're using this tool, let's say down through the window, so those sharp edges from the both sides could be used, for pushing assay twister. Also having a very gentle approach when pushing. So as I said, the tool could be used down through the window, could be used direct pushing with blade type portion. Also, if you sneak inside of the panel, or let's say through the fender opening, removing the headlight, you can use the tip as a leverage point. So you're placing it down, and then you're angling it such a way, right? So it's automatically pushing this way. So like again, you can sneak in through the wire harness as well. Through an any-axis ball works really good through this fender, front fender opening. Like sneak in inside of the fender.
What's the price point on that one?
Pardon? The price tag is $225. It's the same as it was previously. We are not increase the price on it. Also intentionally that you guys would feel a little bit saving, so those 5% would drop a few dollars from it. Yeah.
Well, Thomas, I appreciate you coming on, buddy. Where can people find your tools if they don't already know?
Yeah, so basically, if you're looking to purchase any Stanliner tools currently, you should go to stanlinertools.com, and we ship globally. So no matter where you locate it. So here we go. We have very reasonable shipping prices all over. Let's say, like US customers can enjoy shipping basically from $25 to $28 right now. It depends where you are. The shipping timing is basically like if you would ship from East Coast to West Coast, it would be 5 business days.
Yeah.
So basically, it's vary from 3 to 5 business days. So yeah, and also like taking opportunity, I'd like to thank you guys. Thank you for inviting, and as well congratulate you with upcoming Thanksgiving.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Please
Thomas.
say hello to your father from me. I would greatly appreciate it.
Sure, I will.
And thanks for coming on, Thomas. You have a great Black Friday sale.
Yeah. Thank you. I hope, some definitely will enjoy. Thank you, Ryan, Manny. Have a good
See you, buddy.
Thomas.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Take care, Thomas.
Another good one. We're banging them out here.
Hey, he has that 5% discount, it's definitely something better than nothing, right? But if you are getting multiple tools,
100%,
that's when it's really gonna benefit a lot. And then those limited in stock tools that he's gonna have over the weekend.
Yep.
So you guys better jump on it.
All right, let's get the next one on. We're gonna keep rocking because we're running on the time, boy. We're running on the time.
Keep it coming. I'm over here. Oh.
What's up, Mr. Sal?
Hey, Sal.
Hey. How you guys doing? You guys look like you're having fun, man. Look at you.
We're just getting comfortable.
We're an hour and 37 minutes in, so we're doing our thing,
Oh, really? Are you gonna take it till what time?
Right now we're looking at 11:10 in Eastern Standard Time. So this is what we do.
Funny. I got my wife's office side on the other side. That's all.
So what's going on with you? How's the Dentile world?
Dentile world's going really nice because it's one of those products that you want to sell and then never have one come back and never see it constantly for sale, and it's great.
You don't see them for sale. That's the hard part.
Yeah, no, that's what we want. They're hard to make and they last so long.
Oh yeah.
People just don't resell them. They hold on to it. It's just that tool that at some point you're like, I know. And then you go get it, you bend it, you make it work. You're like, I'm never selling this thing.
I'll tell you, I've got a 22 heavy that literally is stayed bent the exact same way. I haven't touched it because it is amazing on fenders.
Yeah.
Oh, the heavy is awesome.
You know what I mean? I mean, it is just.
It has the power. And that's what people sometimes they tell me. It's like, is it going to be too stiff to bend? I said, no. I mean, if you put your body into it, yeah, it takes
Yeah.
some effort, but it's amazing the difference between pushing a dent out and your whole body.
Yeah.
You know, it's never an issue, but it when it became that perfect balance, that's when I thought, oh, this is the tool. It's kind of the pit bull of my tools is the 24 heavy now actually. And it's one of those tools that you rely on when they say, hey, can you do that? And it's this big goose egg below a tail light of a truck or right above the tail light.
Oh, I know right where you are.
Yeah. And then a lot of that times it's like, you know, it's either painting the whole bedside for that little corner. Right.
Yep.
And that's when I made the 24 heavy or a 22 heavy. It's because I needed something that was just going to just get it out of there. And that's where that one was born.
And it truly, with the adjustability of the slide and the foot, it really, for me, I do a lot of fenders and it just, no effort. And it just brings it up. And you're like, man, I used to struggle with the double bend. It's sliding all over the place.
Right.
And, oh my gosh. I think I've had it, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years, maybe. Nice. And oh my gosh, man.
I remember I used to watch my double bend just flex on that wheel. And I'm just like, I need something stronger because that thing just kept flexing.
Yeah,
you know?
I know
man, with the dent, I was like.
And if you guys don't know, these guys make these by hand. You know what I mean? They're making them. I remember a couple years ago, you guys had a order come, like I guess it was mailed there, and your son was oiling them up. His hands were all dirty and nasty, like the day of the show.
Yeah,
he's like, it's part of the job, dude.
It takes a lot of work, man, because when you put a slot down the middle of a bar, you create more surface area.
Yeah,
you know, more edges. Lots of things are going on with these tools. And then on top of that, you're making a tool that's bendable, that you know people are bending to break it, because that's what I did. Yeah. I was taking the tools and I was bending them, trying to break them, and into weird spots because I'm at that point where I'm getting to every dent, but I'm thinking, if I put this for sale and somebody breaks it, can you imagine having hundreds sold out there?
Yeah.
So I would end up going, all right, this is it. I'm going to just bend this thing. Let's watch it break. I put a big old loop in it. Sure enough, every so often put another one, and it lasted so long. Yeah. I thought, all right, I can sell this now.
How many hours does it take to make one of these heavy duty tools, Sal? I've always been curious.
If you're really good at it, you could probably do it in like 4 hours, I'd say. And that's just the bar. You know, it could take, with the tips and all the attachment, you know, the custom berm tip, which rotates 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
I need to get one of those.
You know, that's important because when you have a tip on the end, if it's straight, that's a vertical push, you know, however you look at it. But if you can tilt it and get some angle on it, now you're opening up the possibilities. And that's what comes with every dent dial, is a berm tip that's custom made to where it can now go 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So valuable down a door. Oh man, so amazing.
So awesome. What kind of sale are you having for Black Friday?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I tell you, we don't have too many of them, but this is kind of that good lull before we go to MTE, because we're going into making a bunch of volume. And this is the time to get it. So you're in front of everybody, you know, that starts now ordering. So the sooner you get in, and this is where we thought, oh, Black Friday, perfect. So you get 10% off everything. Wow. Just go to the shopping cart, boom, put that code in there. You'll see the, wish I had it, but you'll see it on Facebook and on Instagram. But I should have that in front of me. That's silly that I don't have that. Anybody of you guys near your phone? Oh, here, I'm near my phone.
Yeah, you tell me so.
You gotta have the damn code. It's on the website. Oh, it's on the website. What am I saying? Yeah, if you go to the website, dentdial.com.
Black Friday 21.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Thank you. These aren't all my ideas, so I get in trouble if I get them wrong. So.
Well, Sal, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Sure,
you know,
man. Thanks.
You have tried, true, great tools, you know, a lot of guys they're like, oh, it's not shiny, it's not pretty. But
Oh.
let me tell you, when you get old,
Yeah.
you need stuff like this.
Yeah,
It just
right.
works,
Yeah.
you know? And I got to say one thing. You were a bad dude fixing dents, because I do not know how you fix it with using a PVC pipe as your line, your board. I'm like, I watch your videos and I'm like, yes. And my wife's like, what are you looking at? I'm like, this guy is using a
I'll tell
PVC
you.
pipe to fix
Yeah.
fix a dent. And she's like, what? And she's like, no way. And she sat next to me and she's like, we're both like this. I get the concept, but I can't see it working for me. And I'm like, he is just a bad dude.
Well, I can explain it real quick if you had a second.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, basically, what you're fixing in a reflection, right, is all the images of the reflection. You're fixing a dent, and they're fixing the images around you, right? If you fix it for the reflection the customer's in, right, that's more true, right? So what happens is I fix all the lines I see around me, but sometimes you see a blank, the sky, the ground. You're looking out into the abyss. There's no edge of a house or something. That's when I use a pole. So, but everything else I use to fix a dent, because if you pass different angles over all the lows, you'll know which way they're all going. If you pass one angle,
okay,
you'll be fooled, because then you have to do the other one and the other one. And I got tired of putting my board over there on that car, on that car, on that car over there. After a while, I was like, this is too slow. So what happened is I started fixing the dent, looking at the board, and then I'd look over here, I'd work on the tire, and I'd work over. And after a while, I was working all the reflections, and now the board wasn't as clear as I'd like it to be, because I like the flagpole above it. So I noticed that the board is what messes you up, because now you're addicted to it. You're like, where is it? Where is it? Whereas if you got rid of it, you'd be like, oh, okay, now I get it.
You
now
can use everything.
You're looking 90 degrees into damage. When you put a board or something at an angle, what happens? You're now at 50 degrees, 40 degrees, 30. So you create these illusions because you're looking at angles. The key is to look dead in.
That's mind blowing, Sal.
Have you started your training videos?
Yeah.
Have you started your training video stuff?
Yeah. And they're doing really well. Basically all those concepts that we just talked about is what I have in there. But that's just a little bit of it, because at some point you're reading the reflection that you have to now make your tools raise that and not disturb it. That's the hardest part, because if you're looking at the reflection, you're like, okay, I see all the lows, I see the main ones, okay. And then you go in there, you just make all this chatter, all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna get a light, I'm gonna start over there. That's the biggest mistake, is creating all this unnecessary chatter. So what I like to do is push up with pushes that fix everything really fast and big movements. So I don't really go for a lot of these small little tools, because it creates too much chatter. Yeah. So that's what I do differently, and that's what the training does. It kind of shows all that.
That is wild. Sal, what's something that you're grateful for tomorrow, Thanksgiving?
I'm grateful for my marriage. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's like I was thinking about it. What's the root? What's the beginning? What's the beginning of the family? It's your marriage. You got married. You started this whole thing. You married her family, Yeah. It's like, okay, that's the root, Besides being born after that, it's your decision.
Yeah.
And you pick somebody and you say, hey, let's do it. That's what I'm really thankful for. Of course, everything else. Fantastic.
Yeah. But that's awesome, Sal.
My long marriage.
I hope the wife is watching this.
So the other thing, are you going to MTE Orlando?
Oh yeah, man. I'm competing in the Olympics this year. I'm gonna try and win it.
I'm gonna watch this with the PVC pipe.
I want to be a 2-time winner. I think that'd be cool.
There you go.
I want to come just sit next to you on a stool and watch how you use that PVC pipe.
In the Olympics, it's too dark.
It's inside. Yeah.
So I usually go off of. I can't go off the crowd because everybody's moving too much.
Everybody.
So I just use as many lights as they allow me to. Sometimes they give me 4. So I always put 2 on the ground, 2 off to the side, and then the one on the ground, acts like the one I need, and I'm just waving the other one above me. And because you need a lot of speed, you can't be moving lights around. So it's great when they give you 4 lights. Sometimes I'm restricted to 3. That makes it a little slower, but yeah, we'll see.
That's awesome, Sal.
How can guys find your sale again? Let's go over that so they can hear it.
Go to Dent Dial, DentDial.com. And you'll see it right there, right on the first page, Black Friday sale. It's running for a while, so this is the time to catch it, and then it'll get shut off, and that's it.
Awesome.
Well, Sal, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Sal.
Really appreciate what you do. Have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving.
We will see you in a couple months.
All right, we'll see you there.
See you, buddy.
Take care.
Bye-bye. I love Sal, man. Just such a different style of doing dent repair.
Oh,
like I've watched him at the Olympics, and I'm like,
yeah.
And he's so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Let's get some more of these up. Another favorite tool of mine is VIP tools. 15% off all tools.
Oh wow! Yeah,
I just got their cold glue set, so I haven't given it a try yet. I love their VIP knockdown, dude. You know, and I was talking to Mo about some PPF stuff, and the little blending hammer tip that they have for the blending hammer, that little domed head blending tip is fantastic for cars that are wrapped in PPF.
Okay.
It does not leave a divot. It just evenly hits. It by far is my go-to for anything with PPF on it. That is the knockdown tip. I take whatever tip off and I go right on there, and it's the tip, man. I'm telling you. And his standard VIPs, I'm still using version 1 sometimes, and it's great.
That's my favorite. I love that number.
Now another one we've got is Pro PDR Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, November 26th through the 29th, and I don't know what the sale is, so
so you'll have to go on there and
you're gonna have to figure it out. You know what I mean? I reached out to him, but this is where we are here. Pro PDRs, they're at least doing something. Black Friday 2021 is the code. So go check them out. Let's get our next guest on. Our next guest is the guest that I think it was earlier in the week. I was like, I need to get your address. Right?
Let me hide.
What's up, Jeremy? From
Jeremy.
What's up,
he asked me tonight. I was talking to him on the phone and I said,
what's up, Jeremy?
I never got dude's address, and I said, me neither.
Like, right out the gate, I'm like, man, he's like, I'm trying to get it for you, man. He hasn't given it to me yet.
What's going on? What do you got going on for Black Friday?
We got 30% off on Friday on store-wide.
Nice.
20% off on Saturday, 15% off on Sunday. Just trying to help incentivize people for the Friday, get it in and get it over with.
Yeah.
Anybody that does do this sale through Friday through Sunday, we're categorizing their information, and we're going to be offering them a special discount when we release our tools on our tabs here shortly.
Okay. And I see a little bit of momentum here with your glues. I was actually in a body shop, and I haven't told you this story yet. I was in a body shop, and it's a heavy aluminum repair shop, and this one tech that I am friends with that I've kind of said, okay, if it was me buying a glue kit, this is what I think you should buy.
Right.
You know, what's the cost effective Kiko this, Cam Auto this, kind of mix and match all this stuff.
Right, absolutely,
You know, he's using the Cam Auto glue gun because it's higher temperature.
Yep.
And I'm like, what glue are you using? Oh man, I'm using that collision glue systems that I saw on your show. And he says, this is the baddest glue that I've pulled with. He's like, I've tried a lot of the collision glues. This takes much longer to dry, to bond.
To set it up correctly, yes.
But it's effective.
But it pulls like a bitch, is what his exact words were.
Yeah, it's a truck. So I mean, even like over at MT in Vegas, they were playing with it, and even the big guys over there were like, They couldn't. They could, that vehicle. They couldn't understand it. They're like, it was 30 minutes to an hour, and it wouldn't let go, and it wrapped their brain a little bit. But that's what it's for. It's I mean, if you want to hold something, that's it. Well, I mean, I say that's it. I mean, we got Sagan. For you hail guys out there, Ryan,
Yeah.
You guys, this stuff sets up in like really seconds. I mean, you're working in seconds.
And it's almost, if you're not fast with it, you're late.
Yeah, you're late. Seriously. Seriously. You'll put on tabs. I mean, you're working. I mean, nonstop. Yeah. So you've got now this. If you guys want to have a April Fool's, buy this and give it to your dent guys, to your PDR guys. Horrible idea. Great joke though. So it's collision glue only. And then of course you got Phoenix, or excuse me, Solar
Blitz.
Solar Blitz, yes sir. But we've got. I'm going to kind of put myself under the gun. And by the way, I want to thank you guys for getting me on. I know it's hard to get a hold of me this week. It's been busy. It's been crazy.
I know. I've been calling him. I'm like, I just talked to him like 2 weeks ago and said, hey, I'm doing this. I want to, let you know I want to get you on. He's like, yeah. And I've been calling this dude, leaving messages, right? And I'm like, today I was like, all right, there's 3 people that I want to get on that I haven't heard back from. And I called him on his Facebook Messenger. I'm like, if this dude don't answer, this is it, right? Snooze, you lose. And he answered and said, bro, I've been calling you for a week. And he's like, I'm like, this is the number I'm calling. I was putting the wrong digit in. But we made it happen. That's all that matters. We're making it happen.
Well, so we've taken you're off by 1. All you need is, man, if you're off by 1, you're off completely, SEMA went well. It was crazy. Incredible propulsion after that. Man, we really appreciate what you guys do. And you didn't give me your number, bro. I hear you.
Text me right now.
I'm going to put myself under the gun on this one. And I know we have the engineering behind it, and I know the science is correct. I know this. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Having it ready by MTD, that's going to be, I'm working hard for it. But we have a new plastic that we've put together that literally will amplify things significantly on a production rate. So think of it like this. You're doing a quarter size tab. Okay. Take it down to 5 mils, you're getting the same results. Okay. It's about the bonding coefficients. So what we did is I can't say that. Let's just say it's going to be freaking awesome when it comes out. So it's going to literally take you down to using less and getting exponentially more. Our goal is to create tabs and adhesives and tooling systems that you're in control of 100% of the time. No guessing. It's just like a door hook.
Yeah.
We know what we're going to get with the door hook. So why don't we know? So that's what we've been working on. But we've also got some other cool little machining things coming out that are different. Truly, you haven't seen these. This is going to be good. It's going to be good. But everybody that purchases this weekend, we're going to offer up first. They get first dibs. So we're going to call and email them first with our tooling systems and offer it to them, just as a thank you when they do release. And I'm expecting it to be done by MTD. So that's what we're working hard for that. We're working real hard for that. So, but have you tried this yet?
No. What is that?
What?
You haven't tried moonshine yet? That's the releasing.
Yeah. So ask Corey about it. Ask Corey Nichols about it. So like literally 2 drops. There's a big crash tab, size of your hand, right? 2 drops takes the whole thing off, like that.
What's it smell like?
I can make it smell like whatever you want. It's
that was that question you were not prepared.
Hey, that's what we do here.
When I was on your show last time, I told you that we're going to have a moonshine.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing. This is it. Now, it's not going to be colored. It's going to be clear. This is just for identification purposes. Because if you look at the eyes of our Phoenix on all of our glue, you'll notice
it's that blue.
So whether it's an ISO or an alcohol release base, so you've got you got your green and you got your blue. Now your red, that's collision. That's all that is to it. So Manny, I need your address, my friend.
I'm sending it to you, brother.
All right, let me know. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
How do you find your stuff online?
CollisionGlue.com, ladies and gentlemen. CollisionGlue.com.
Is there a code?
No
for Black
code.
Friday.
As of Friday, all day, 30%. Midnight level 1, 20%. Sunday, 15%. All day. And at midnight Sunday, shuts off. That's it.
I want to know, so what's on your dinner table tomorrow? What's that special dish you're looking forward to?
Work. Research and development. Yeah, so I'm moving my son down to Southern Florida. He's my son's gay. I love him to death. He's moving with his boyfriend. It's kind of a weird thing. Not because he's gay, because he's moving out. I'm like, it's just, it's, man. I've heard more this year. You're getting older, and I'm like, shut up. Like everything hurts, knees hurt, and I'm like, well, you're getting older, and I'm like, is it because the gray, or is it because of this or this? I can't tell.
Yeah,
it might be because I'm hobbling around a little bit, with the knees and everything hurt. But that's what I'll be doing. I'll be moving my son down with the family, and we're gonna have dinner the day after, and it's just surreal, man. I got a daughter that's graduating high school this year. She's going to college. There's 2. I have 1 left. It's all like in a year. I'm like, what's happening? So it's crazy, man. Crazy. Life is nuts. So
you just put me in tears thinking about mines. 5 and 3, and just to imagine, one day I'm gonna be in your.
You made me cry, bro. You made me bawling, baby. No, it's surreal, man. I mean, you start getting therapy now. I regret that I'm not doing that. it's I don't know, man. I'll give you guys a call. I'll give you a call on Sunday, man. It's probably gonna be a really emotional thing, but it's part of life, You pray to God that you've done right by them, and they know that they no matter what, you'll always stand by them.
Yeah.
And and pray to God that they make the right decisions. It just Jesus,
yeah.
But take the wheel, man. That's all I got. It's out of my control now. So,
man, that's awesome, Jeremy. Thanks for sharing that.
You have a fantastic evening and a weekend, and we will chat.
Jeremy, God bless you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving,
definitely.
Jeremy.
See you, Jeremy.
Bye-bye.
Man,
good stuff.
That just put me in tears thinking about that. That day that you're moving out your kids.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I picked mine up today, and I was like, I looked at her, and I was like, you dress like a grown up. You know what I mean? Like she was this dress, and I was like, I really like that outfit. I was like, wow.
They're getting there, right? They're getting there.
That's it. So we're gonna drop this one right here. Black Friday sale, Drew's Tools, 10% off orders, $200, $20 off over $1,000. We will honor the sale from Wednesday through Sunday. Does not include lights or stuff not in stock. Shipping is not included in sales. Just place your order. We will refund you the discounted amount to your payment method. No codes to enter on the website. Happy holidays, Drew's Tools. So Drew's having that sale. Go check it out. 10% off, 20% off.
Man, that's Drew's Tools. You got to get those tips. His tips are fired. And his blending hammers too.
Yes.
Fire. Yep. Definitely got to pick up some Drew's Tools.
We're rocking this next one, so we're going to keep rocking and rolling. Mr. John Kallenbach, what's going on?
John?
Hey, guys. What's happening?
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We're doing
living the dream, I guess.
Yeah. How's the new building? I keep seeing
it's we've got a long way to go.
Yeah.
But it's it'll be really good when I have a good feeling. It's one of those things when you just know that it was the right place. It was 7 months in the looking, and I never want to have to go through the process again. But I learned a lot. It was the best education, free education that I could have gotten. I guess it was free, but it took years off of my life. But it'll be really good.
Yeah, when you get there, it'll be great. Yeah.
So what's going on? What's new in the A1 world?
I tell you what, we have really been busy this month, and maybe the busiest month we've had in 3 or 4 months, which is a good thing because it's not usually this time of year that we see that kind of activity. So
yeah,
we've got a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah.
It's been a. I said to my wife, I said, I don't know what to expect this winter because we've had record numbers the last couple months here, like blowing everything I've ever done for the last couple years over. And literally, she's like, well, my slowest time is January, February. And I was like, I don't know what to expect. I've never been 2 weeks booked into the middle of December. And I'm like, is it going to slow down? Because if it doesn't slow down, we're in big trouble. because I need that little bit of a break before summertime.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know how to gauge any of this. It has been an odd 2 years. Every time I make a prediction, it's wrong. So if you know the psychology of that, I can predict it the other way for you if you need to.
So what do you got going on for Black Friday, which you guys usually don't do a whole lot of sales, but you guys are rolling with the curve.
Yeah, we really are. We're slow learners, but last year we did some Black Friday activity, and it really did well. I mean, a lot of technicians are in the marketplace over the weekend, so we're slow adapters, but we're there. So we've got 10% off several different lines of tools, and these lines that we represent, of course, we have to go out and get permission and all of that. Excalibur. Rick Hummer is doing 10% off of any of the Excalibur stuff. I don't know that we've ever done that before. That has been such a popular line. But anyway, 10% right now. Dent Reaper, John Vidine is doing 10% across the board. Any of his tools. The joint project that they put together with the Executioner tools. I forgot the name for a moment. Those are 10% off. Dent Slayer, Matt's tools are 10% off.
Nice.
Yeah. The cars.
Manny, did you order that screw-on tip yet, Manny?
I'm waiting for Black Friday, baby.
Man, I'm telling you, you got to order that thing.
I'm waiting for this show.
Yeah, it is a nice little tip. It really is. Yeah. Car Formers products are 10% off. We've got some select A1 products. All the ratchet handles are 10% off. Tool sets, some of the tool sets are 10% off. The skinny tip tools, which are the 1/4 20, the 3/8 diameter tools, they're 10% off. Also Metal Medic, Ken Garrison's products that are all 10% off. So we've already started our sale. We started it yesterday, I guess, with Maria's Tuesday Tool Day, and that's going to run through Monday. And, there's no hurry. We just said, hey, we're going to put it out there because we don't want to try to mess with this, getting it on at midnight on Friday morning or whatever. Just throw it out there, and they've got all weekend and even into Cyber Monday there to make the purchases.
That's awesome.
Now, is there a code you have to put in, or what's the deal there?
No, you don't. Just any of those products that I went over, it will automatically give you the 10%.
Okay.
And, yeah. So it's real turnkey, real easy.
Awesome. And you guys have such a good variety of tools in there. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong.
Yeah, we really do. And I mean, I don't want to come on here and say, hey, we have this and other people don't or whatever. But there is a lot of variety. And it's really due to these other people that are designing things, their own lines, and making those things and selling those things. It really does give us a lot of variety. And these are things that I would have never come up with my own. But we're inside other people's minds that think about things differently, have different techniques, different tool ideas. And yeah, it creates a lot of variety.
Now, does that apply to the A1 app?
Yes, it does. So whether you go through the website or go through the app, either one will get you that 10% discount. And we really like that app as well.
It's easy really to order from.
Yeah,
it really is. And I mean, it's just a better user experience, bottom line. And we don't get any more from it. It's just a better experience. Yeah.
Well, I see Maria in here commenting. So automatic 10% off select products, all Excalibur, all Dent Reapers, all Dent Slayers, all Executioners. So she's on it.
Yeah. I guess she thinks I'm not doing a very good job.
Well, John, I appreciate it. I don't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted to get you on and run through what you have going on.
John, what's 3 things that you're thankful for? Sorry.
Manny's trying to extend this every time.
No. What's 3 things you're thankful for this year, tomorrow?
Well, I tell you what, I'm so thankful for my family. I mean, it's why we do all of this, and they've given me, yeah. I mean, I've just got great support. Of course, with Maria, working with her, that's great. Our children, who you don't really get to see much of, but I mean, you know, it's really more important than the tool thing. But thankful for them. You know, I'm thankful for our employees. We have some of the best employees, long-term employees that are really like an extended family to us. And we've had some health type issues this year that we're still dealing with some of these people. And it's been kind of a tough year in that regard, but I'm thankful for them. And of course, our customers. I mean, you know, none of this could be done if people didn't want to buy the tools. So yeah, a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah.
A lot to be thankful for.
Thanks, John, for sharing that.
Yeah.
Definitely, John. Go to A1 Tools or their app to get the Black Friday sales, and have a great Thanksgiving, John.
Hey, you guys too, and thanks for doing this. And it's an exciting time of the year. And are you going to be in Orlando, both of you?
Oh 100%. Yeah, we'll be up there.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you there, guys.
100%.
Happy Thanksgiving, John.
See you, John.
See you.
Bye-bye. Tell Maria I said hi.
We'll do.
Another good one, man. We are doing it. So my next guest happens to be his birthday the other day.
Oh, wow.
I want to get him on. He's been doing his thing. It's kind of weird, and I'm not bringing him on yet because I'm sure he can hear what I'm saying. And a lot of these guys that I watch on social media or YouTube that I've watched for a long time, guys that are in business, and I keep seeing John Hiley pop his little head in there, seeing these guys, interacting with these guys. So I really like the route that Hiley is headed. So let's get him on there. I don't know if you could hear me talking shit about you, but I figured I would talk behind your back.
Man. Yeah.
So it was funny because I was like, man, he's with those dudes. I've been watching those dudes for a long time.
Oh, you talking about my last with Kale and Trevor?
Yes.
Yeah, them are two of my best friends on planet Earth, man. Like, I love them guys. I mean, spent a whole week in Utah. They got one of the #1 podcasts on iTunes, and then I'm pretty much taking over all their marketing and launching something really, really big for them at the end of this month. So a lot of you guys see what I do on this side of things. But, you know, for years, I've been doing a bunch of shit on the other side of things, too, building a business. And, you know, some of the reasons why I was able to kind of retire from dent removal. Not that I'm retired, but I got to manage. I mean, we got like 17 employees now.
Nice.
And, you know, we manage just so much media content. And, you know, we got masterminds that are launching for real estate billionaires that are in like the multifamily end of things, teaching people how to do that kind of stuff, like kind of like the Grant Cardones that you don't see, you know, out there, but they're out there and they're being seen, you know.
Yeah. Right.
First off, happy birthday. I tried to call you.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. But this is my home, guys. Here's what you got to understand, man. I love dent technicians more than anybody in the world, man. I mean, you know, y'all are my people. I spend so much time so much time hanging out with, talking to my dent buddies and, you know, messaging back and forth. I always got Zan hitting me up and, you know, I can't even tell you like how many messages I probably got today just simply about this big, charity event. And you guys know for years, man, I've been passionate about, you know, the Dents for Kids charity. We started that, I think it was back in 2002. Wow. And, I was like a one-man operation. And be honest with you guys, the funny thing is that, I didn't even know how to fix dents that well back then. And I really wish, because I think people just felt sorry for me and just gave me the gift, and they looked at their dent and they're like, wow, that looks better. So the very first year of doing this, I wasn't real confident in my dent removal skills at all. I mean, you know, in fact, I've been so honest with that. I think I'm probably the slowest learner out of everybody who's ever done dent removal. And, and that's what actually prompted me to create all the educational stuff, because I wanted to how like Back to the Future, they got in the car and went back in time. I wanted to go back in time and hand myself some shit that would have helped me back then. You know what I mean?
So now you've kind of moved that charity event to Anson, correct?
Yeah.
How did all that transpire? Like, how did you merge you've already had a great relationship with Craig.
Yeah.
So it just kind of, for one, you moved to Texas, which is a huge move.
Yeah.
And it just kind of works. You know what I mean? It works for both of you.
Yeah. So I've been attending a mastermind down here. There's about 150 members in this mastermind. It's called Apex Executive. And we have what's called Flying Friday. So I literally been flying to Dallas for like the last couple years, once a month. And these guys started having me speak on stage for them, started having me, do all kinds of stuff. The group's blowing up. It's like a couple thousand members. It's not cheap. It's not cheap to be involved, especially at the highest levels. And but it's so many good people. It's so powerful. It's such strong mentorship. And more important, it's like a syndicate. That's where I met Kale and Trevor. They're members of executive as well. And them dudes, them. I mean, they're ballers, man. Them two are like young cats that are running like a $20 million company. Just incredible people. But so anyhow, the tools came down here, right? So Craig talked to me and wanted to do a licensing deal. So I licensed out my tools to him. And Craig's my sounding board, man. When I need some solid advice, I call Craig. He's like one of my guys, and he's always got the best down to earth advice. He typically uncomplicates. Like, I was stressing about this whole event of how I was going to put it together. And he's just like, John, he goes, why don't you just let the guys give? He goes, just let the guys give. And if a tool shows up in the mail, it shows up in the mail, And an interesting thing was, we just got so many donations. I don't know if you guys seen, like, the total of these donations are up to $32,634 in tools.
Wow.
So just an incredible amount of support inside of this industry. Everybody wants to help. But to fully answer your question, how it transpired, I was doing 75 hard when I got down here in Texas, and I was waking up at 3:33 in the morning every morning. I still do that most days. Lately, late night birthday and all that got me up at 5. I feel like a fucking loser when I wake up at 5 a.m. Is that the weirdest thing? Like, I wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm like, shit, I slept in, half my day's gone. So I was doing this whole thing where I wake up at 3:33 a.m. and I get both my workouts in. I get my outdoor workout in. I get my gym workout in. I get my 10 pages of a book that I'm reading. I always read a chapter of Proverbs every single day.
Nice.
And just getting that deep soul connection. And so for me, this 75 hard, I always get a different experience. Sometimes I open new businesses, stuff like that. This one was like a deeply spiritual one, man. I just felt this fucking connection. I'm moving to Texas, and early in the morning doing these workouts, like I felt this like connection to God, like I've never felt that early in the morning doing these workouts. You're in this alpha state, and so I had the idea then, like I had this idea. I was like, man, I'm like, what could we do? Like, I need to turn this into like this massive charity, because I don't need to sell anything in this industry anymore. And really, we do sell websites and stuff like that. But, most of our clients are like real big, intricate projects that are just, very big and very technical. And so it's not even like, there's not even about that. You know what I mean? This is all about just me having the opportunity to get out here and do what I've done every year in business, but it's just in a different way. And there's no better family and people I could possibly help. I could bring people together. I really think over the last couple of years, man, I've just seen I feel like the PDR community is kind of like divided a little bit.
It is.
It's
very, and I was talking to someone about that exact thing. It's very, I feel like there's a lot of hate and a lot of arguing that wasn't really there before. And I think a lot of that is because we haven't been together.
See,
we haven't hashed out problems. We haven't, like, here's the problem.
Yeah.
We haven't had those chance to work those out or be around each other. And it's not our fault. This is a shitty situation the world's in. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of it is we haven't been together.
That's true, man. Personal connection and community does a lot. I mean, you can talk shit to somebody online, but then you're going to see them face to face.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, most of the guys that are talking all the shit, they don't talk shit face to face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which, you know, that's a whole nother subject. But yeah, but we always end up loving on each other regardless. I mean, regardless, it's like we get together that 1 or 2 times a year, and all that bullshit just literally goes down the drain. And I believe that, like, this is a catalyst. This is a way for us to come together in a good way. It's a way that we can actually make a big impact. There's something amazing. I don't know if you guys have ever been at a Dents for Kids event, or if you guys have ever done it, but when you're standing by a big pile of toys and you helped accomplish that, whether you're pushing dents or whether you're just getting them, you know, donated to you, there's a sense of accomplishment that's not the same as like maybe finishing a hailstorm or something like that. It just has a different sense about it. You're just, and there's that sense of bond that you're talking about there. So there's that camaraderie that's built around something that's amazing. And every year, man, it's always just been such a great experience, and this is going to be no different. I mean, that's why I recommend anybody, you know, that has the ability to come out to Anson, and just, you know, be a part of it. It's a very powerful time. There's something different about drinking whatever eggnog or coffee or whatever beer, Coors Light, you know what I mean? And there's something different about it when you're drinking it around a big pile of gifts, you know, that you know are going to go to kids. Because at the end of the day, what you got to realize, there's a kid that's going to be sitting there that otherwise probably wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
And I heard Christina talk about how the charity worked out, and I'm one of them people. I just trust that they know that they're giving it to some. I'm not, you know, I don't ask a lot of questions about that because I just know that they've done their research and trust.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do my part and bring my skill set to the table. And implement on that. And then I was just going to talk to her about that later. You know, what do they do? But some of these kids are going to be opening up gifts that they normally wouldn't have the opportunity to open them up and have them. And, you know, many of you guys know the reason why I did this, again, because I when I started Paintless Dent Removal, I wasn't good. And I certainly wasn't somebody who knew how to run a business. My previous business that I ran was selling drugs. So, you know, I go from, well, you don't sell drugs, right? I mean, they sell themselves. It's like, you check this shit out, man. You want to buy it? Oh, it's good. Yeah, I'll buy it. Right. So there's no salesmanship to that anyway, you know? So I'm going into like car lots going, hey man, you want some of this PDR stuff, man? They're like, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck are you? I'm like, shit, that ain't as easy as selling weed. Damn. And so I had to figure everything out, man. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I wasn't really that good to begin with. I had to really work hard at it to become good at it. And man, we had struggle. We struggled the first couple years, but the first year, I just remember I couldn't really afford gifts for my son. And I mean, as a man, as a parent, as a provider, I mean, dude, that is just a terrible place to be.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could just go mentally and imagine what that would feel like, of just sitting there before Christmas, like just wondering, like, how are you going to scrape up the money? Like, you know, how are you going to be able to buy for your children, man? Somebody you brought into the earth. And then, you know, that one thing that comes out of us, that whole savage thing that I always talk about, that marketing savage, I wrote a book about it. The whole savage thing comes out of us as the men that, like, either we get broke down by something and we give up. I go, man, I'm going to go get a job or something, you know, this thing, or you just, you get relentlessly serious about saying, you know, this is never going to happen to me again. Yeah. And I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to give every ounce of myself. I'm going to give every bit of power that I have inside of me to make sure that this never happens again. But then to top it off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go out and I'm going to get gifts for children all over. Like, I'm going to be the man that steps up and not only provides for my family, but I'm going to make it happen for other families too. So that's the type of impact. I just don't want to just do it for myself. I want to do it for other people too. That's and, awesome. You know, part of that is just like remembering like where you came from, you know, where it all started, like how that felt.
I've been one of those kids, so I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, when I was a little
transformation.
Kid. Yeah. That feeling of being that kid. Like, my father passed away when I was 5.
Yeah.
And my mother didn't have any money. It was Christmas time, and, you know, the family and friends, like real friends of my family, showed up with Christmas gifts. I remember that. Like the only reason we had Christmas gifts was because they brought them.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you're talking about and how it feels. So I think it's a good event. You know, it's a good, you teamed up with Craig and them, and you can't ask for a better family. You know what I mean? I said that earlier in the show, like the most welcoming people in this industry that are like, come on, here's my bedroom. If you need to take a nap, take a nap.
I know, man. Craig got me stay the night at his house. Like, I'm not really big at staying over at people's houses, you know. I mean, like, I fly into town, I get a hotel or something. Craig finally, he's like, tells me, John, he goes, I'm on to twist your arm on this one. He's like, you're staying with us when you fly down. So me and the wife finally agreed one time to stay with him. And man, I'll tell you what, that was the best decision we ever made. They got that place set up like an Airbnb, man. Like, you know,
it is amazing.
They the way they got that upstairs set up is they got your own private coffee machine, your own private restroom.
He's not bullshitting, man.
You got
It
your
is
towels
amazing.
and
I believe it.
you know, your linen and all that stuff is put in like linen closet. I was like, oh, man, I'm like, we should have been doing this a long time ago. And you know, and that's somebody said they're at this point right now. So we're actually probably inspiring some younger technicians.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been in the gutter more than once in my life. Yep. And I've revisited the gutter before, so just so you know that I didn't financially revisit it.
He is just a couple years out of the gutter here.
I didn't financially revisit it, but I've revisited the gutter a couple times, every time it's been an opportunity to rebuild a new man and a better man, and that's something that I'm thankful for going into this Thanksgiving. I'm truly thankful for that. And
how's the wifey doing with the move? How did all
She's
that go?
doing great, man. She's chilling out here. We actually finally got into our house, so we've been we're building down here. But a friend of mine, Ryan Shutt, actually built this house, and he was going to lease it and all that kind of stuff. So we moved into a brand new house down here from one of my really, really good friends, and he actually owns the Apex Executive up here, the whole shebang. And he's an incredible as well. He's got a badass sales group with about 100,000 people in it. Sales talks with a sales pro, and the dude's just a fucking phenomenal salesman.
Hardcore guy.
I get the opportunity to do that, and then right now we're looking around for places to build, and then I think we'll probably start working on that about the middle of next year. So we've been going through all the houses around here where they got, you know, model homes and stuff like that. Talking to different people and trying to figure out where we want to build, you know, in this area. But we love it down here. It's Frisco, Texas. It's have you guys ever been down here to Frisco?
Oh yeah.
No.
Man, it's dude, it's like this area, this economy is banging, man. Like,
oh yeah,
banging. I mean, there's so much shit going on down here. It is incredible. It's North Dallas. And we are sitting in the middle of like the Mecca. I believe this might be the literally the most incredible economy that I've ever seen. Like, I've been to California, I've been to all these places, but right here in Frisco, Texas, man, just it's a suburb of Dallas. It's 250,000 people live here.
Wow.
And you know, I mean, everywhere you see them, Bentleys, Ferraris. You know, we seen a Bugatti riding through the other day. The PGA Parkway is like right down the road. I'm right off of PGA Parkway. They're building the PGA headquarters down the road here.
Wow.
So for me, stepping into this environment's been powerful as well, man. You know what I mean? Just we got an office building just recently down the road here. Place is off the hook, so we're moving in December the 1st.
Cool.
And so all kinds of fun stuff, man. But more importantly, I'm glad that I can be down here a little bit closer to Anson, because all the events that I'm going to have in the future and all the things that we're going to be doing in this event coming up over here on December 4th, for anybody who hasn't maybe just tuning in, it's going to be down here. They're down in Burleson, which is a really cool town. It's about an hour away from me. But it's going to be very, very powerful. And if you haven't been to Anson, you're literally missing out. It's like the Charlie's chocolate factory. You know what I mean? Of PDR. It's freaking incredible.
Well, John, I appreciate you coming on. If you want to run some quick info about the toy drive, date, time, where they have to go. That would be great.
Yeah, so Christina was on earlier. She's obviously the one that really knows about the dates and times. I know that I got to show up in and around. I'll be there very early on the 4th, on December the 4th, and that's not this coming up weekend, but the following Saturday. And from there, I mean, they pretty much are doing all the event planning and all that kind of stuff. I know John Vidine was talking about a hotel that he was staying at, so shoot John Vidine a message if you want to look at the hotel that he was staying at. I can't really remember which one it was. But we will have, right now, the website is not live because we're still, we just got one more day of testing. And I've actually, I got to sweep through it. I just haven't even seen it. They've built it for me and got it all set up like some of our other charity websites.
And you sound a little hoarse, but you've been on every damn show for the last week. And I'm like,
I know, man. Yeah, and I'm doing all mine too, bro. Like, yeah, I'm doing all of mine as well. And then I was just recently, the episode dropped just a week ago. I was on that Real Business Owners podcast. And yeah, I'm supposed to be set up. I'm setting up a time right now. I'm going to go on the Underdog Empowerment podcast as well here very soon. Nice. A guy by the name of Zach Babcock, a really good friend of mine that's just killing it, man. He's interviewing Grant Cardone, Andy Frisella, Billie Jean. So he's just doing some pretty cool next level shit out there. St. Louis boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday, brother. And you're going to be at MTE. Are you coming to MTE?
Yeah. So I'm going to be speaking on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm going to try to fly in early so I can kick it with anybody who flies in early. But my dude Brandon is having his wedding on Friday, and I got to be here for that. So I'm literally going to fly in probably the day before, kick it with everybody. I'm going to go ahead and speak on Thursday, and then I probably got to jet off to the airport after that and catch a flight back home. Just so I don't miss his wedding.
Well, it'll be good to catch up.
Nice. John, is
let me tell the website real quick. So the website domain name is going to be dentsforkids.com.
Oh, nice. John, 3 things that you're thankful for this year?
3 things that I'm thankful for, man. Well, I'm definitely, number one, thankful for my family, and then I'm also very thankful for really this industry, man. As of right now, man, my at the deepest level is just all not only the tool companies, but just the people in this industry, because ultimately we don't, this doesn't happen in a lot of places, in a lot of industries. You know what I mean? There's something really unique about dent technicians, and I'm just glad to be part of it. I feel like I kind of had to exit out for 6 or 8 months, and now I'm just coming back in. But I feel like maybe we have the opportunity, like Ryan said, to patch something that's been kind of broken, Yeah. And but then also, man, I'm just thankful for, again, like I told you, 75 Hard was a very spiritual journey for me, man. So I'm just thankful for God finally, taking me back in, and
that's awesome.
And keeping keeping his message strong and alive in my heart and my mind.
That's cool.
Many blessings to you, brother. Take care. And we'll see you at MTE.
All right,
Happy
man.
Thanksgiving.
Tell wifey I said hi and have a great Thanksgiving.
All right, brother. We'll do, man. Can't wait to see you guys.
See you, buddy.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
That was a good one too.
We got
one more, and the last one. Now this last one, he got passed up because he was late, but it's okay. It kind of works because there's a funny story here that hopefully he tells. It's a funny story because we were laughing. I think it was the end of last week, and we were just dying on this story. But I'm going to let him talk and see what. I don't know if he's ready. Matt, you there?
His umbrellas too.
Can't see over the umbrella.
His umbrella
nice shirt.
Too big.
Hey boys.
Nice shirt. How are you?
What's up, Matt?
Manny, good to see you. Thank you, Ryan. You guys are doing the best. Thank you for your putting all the effort in every year. I appreciate you guys, what you guys all do for the industry. We're all doing it just because we have a passion for it, right?
Yeah. The breaking news is Matt is now official RPS employee.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Here's the story real quick.
Yeah, you got to tell the story.
So about a year ago, I thought it was, earlier, but my memory is terrible. So Ryan's completely right. It's for over a year. He sends me out some shirt, some swag, thread, and he asked me how do I like it. I'm like, dude, I haven't gotten it. So I'm like, dude, I don't know. I haven't got anything. So bottom line is, it goes unknown, and Ryan's like, no, I'll send you out more. I'm like, no, don't send me anything anymore. I don't want anything. I'm the kind of guy, I do not want you to send me anything for free, you know? So I'm like, I appreciate the thought is what matters. Don't send me out anymore. So about a year goes by, and just this last week, I go, hey, my wife goes, hey, that package you were looking for showed up. I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, we had it in our garage for over a year. Like, what are you talking about? What package? From Ryan. You know, and I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, Ryan, Dent guy. I'm like, Marilyn. She's like, what? And so what happened, Manny, and for everyone listening, anyone still watching the podcast, he sent his T-shirt, his hats, some other stuff in this box.
Yeah, it's my kid gets these craft boxes in the mail, right?
Right? They're really good boxes. So they're like for building engineering minds, you build stuff. They're really cool boxes. This one, I don't know what's in it, but really good. If you have kids, I know you do, Manny, but it's
fantastic.
Really, it just builds the mind, right? You build these things step by step. Everything in the box you get everything you need to build whatever project they give you, right? It's really cool, really awesome stuff. So my daughter, she's 9, and we've been subscribed to this for over 2 years. And so basically Ryan, I think Ryan's wife, right? She sent out his entire goodie bag through one of these boxes. So when I got the box, well, I didn't get it. My wife got it. She put it in the stack, right? In the garage.
Oh, yeah.
And so
and we do the same. There's a pile over here of these boxes to where, Macy needs something to do, and we just grab one and boom, here you go. And then a couple months later, boom, here you go. So when he said that, I was like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
So, it's kind of a funny story. I told my wife, I said, Ashley, you won't believe this. I said, you remember that box that I shipped to Matt from Get a Grip that he never got? And you're looking online and, we use like Ship Nerd or some other weird shipping that we never do. And it never got there. And she's like, yeah. I was like, you don't even want to know. And she's like, what? And I tell her the story. She's dying. She's like, oh my God, that would never happen anywhere else.
It's amazing. Man. I see it from both sides now because you got to see it from my end. I didn't have any, there's no labels on it, Manny. There's nothing that said RPS. There's nothing that said Dent, anything, right? It looked just like the typical box you would get from that company. Yeah. And I also see it from I literally had someone today go, hey, I still didn't get your package. I get this, from time to time. And I look up right away. I look up their shipping and it's like delivered front door, to a receptionist. And so I text him back the photos, he's like, oh, let me look into it, blah, blah, blah. So I'm used to getting that kind of information. So when he got that happen to him, I was like, yeah, I could see it from both ends. I totally saw it because I didn't get the package, but I did get the package. So
but this is the best.
It's a big misunderstanding. It's
COVID's fault. But it's the best year after gift.
I was just gonna say that you probably value that gift, box more than ever now.
It's the story, you know what I mean? It's the story now. It's not even about the.
Check out this hat, dude. He did the trucker hat back with the flex fit, dude. Nice. That's tight right there. Most people don't realize you usually have a little button, strap there. Yeah, it's seamless. This is a nice hat, dude. Thank you, Ryan.
The story is over the crap that I sent you. You know what I mean? It's right. The story is priceless.
Now you're probably going in and just looking through that stack of boxes, just make sure another one didn't get.
No, I'm just gonna keep sending him packages every couple months in those boxes on purpose and see if he finds them.
No, it made me feel like there is possibilities. There's so many different packages that get shipped off. People are like, I never received it. It's 2 months later. I'm like, dude, it says shipped to your door. Well, there's one way of someone not knowing they had a package delivered, but I don't want to go on anymore. What is it, 11 o'clock over there, guys? I know, Manny, you're on 8 o'clock, but
it's 11 here.
What time is it? 11.
We're 2 hours and 38 minutes in. So, and you're the last
guy. All right, dude. I'm gonna get excited.
So what do you got going
now.
on for Black Friday?
All right. Well, let me show you. We got a Black Friday surprise, Manny. Here we go.
Oh man.
So I'm trying to. I need to at MTE. I need to get my hands on one of these fan umbrellas that everybody was talking about.
Let me first tell you what happened here. I was not expecting to debut those at MTE. Trying to keep the company separate. A couple of reasons. I don't want it to come out with a product that's flimsy, not great, has issues. So that's a number one issue. That's a number one thing. I don't want it to make my Get a Grip product, dilute the actual name brand. So I came up with a new name. I also want to target other people that are in that can use an umbrella. Soccer moms. Number one, soccer moms, softball moms, football moms, beach, fishing, parks, backyard, whatever, and I wanted to make it simple, but the problem is I already knew going through electronics, batteries, electrical stuff, I already knew there would be issues. I really didn't want to debut it. What's the gentleman's name in Arizona? Help me out. Oh man. Drinking too much. No. He's great. He's a number one. He's the Paul Corden of wholesale. There you go. Pop quiz, Manny and Ryan.
Paul Corden
of wholesale. Who's the Paul
you're
Corden of
talking
wholesale?
about oh my
yeah, there you go. You got it, Ryan.
I'm gonna feel like a total.
You're gonna feel like me,
David.
Who? No.
This is terrible. I'm having a hard time because I'm getting pictures of James Bernard in bed watching the Dent Digest. So I'm really having a hard time coming up with this name. Thanks, James.
Marketing wise, he's like the best. Like when it comes to like going into a wholesale account, he has a contract. He has all his ducks in a row. I just can't think of his name right now. Very animated, a lot of energy. Anyways, long and the short, I only brought 5 of them. Dave Shutt. So it's the second day, it's Saturday. Dave comes up to me, Matt, I have everything you own. We have everything new. And I'm like, no. And I already got that all week, and I'm used to it because I work too much. I have great ideas, boys. They're coming down the pipe. So I'll talk to you about it a little bit. But the point is, Dave goes, hey, dude. And I was like, wait a minute, Dave. I do have something new, but it wasn't something I was really expecting to debut. So it's a fan umbrella. Let me demonstrate what that is. And so before I get into this, and anyone's watching, it's called Sunbreak, takeasunbreak.com. URL, takeasunbreak.com. So with this umbrella here, how this got developed here, same design. It's got the SPF 50. It's got the wind pass through here, so it'll allow wind to pass through. It's got these elastic straps that tie in every tip. So on my big 82-inch umbrellas that I sell for PDR have the same design. And so what's real key about this real quick is that this elastic strap is allowing this to actually allow a big gust of wind to pass through. But also one thing you guys might not know, being in the umbrella business, these tips here, boys, they're really small little elastic, like threaded little pieces of thread that hold these plastic tips on. Well, the elastic strap here creates redundancy. So these tips are never coming off, dude. They're never going to come off. I made this umbrella super strong. It's over engineered for what you need it for. 82-inch umbrella, yes. This little umbrella is 60 inches. It doesn't need all this, but why make it weaker than it needs to be? So what's really good about it, you guys are probably not going to see it, but there's a fan blowing right now. You may be able to hear it in my mic now.
Yeah,
we can hear
it.
Right? So this thing has a nice, good breeze on it, and it's got a built-in rechargeable battery. It's a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got an easy-to-operate clamp. One little twist here, you can adjust the clamp. So how this ideal situation is you clamp this to the back of any of your chairs. You already exist. Easy to operate. You could adjust it and you could pivot it, rotate it 360 degrees, all in one motion. And then the thing about the battery, it's rechargeable, like I told you, but it's also, you could discharge it. So meaning this battery could be a power bank. So now you could take the battery itself that runs to the fan, but also use it to discharge it. So you could put an actual like USB cord. You can charge your favorite, iPhone, Android device, whatever you want, iPad. And then if you're like, well, I'm in a pinch, I don't have my cable. I forgot my cable. So the leash that holds the bottom of the battery, check this out, Manny. I'm going to blow your mind. I'm going to be...
Wow.
So you got a lightning port and micro USB port.
Wow.
So the micro USB port, you could charge your actual rechargeable battery, and then you could also
charge your iPhone.
And then this part would plug into your actual battery, wall port, whatever USB port you have. All one device. And so you could get this at takeasunbreak.com, and that retails for $120. I'm selling them right now online for $99. You get the battery, you get the charging cable, you get the fan, you get this 5 years of generations of an umbrella. I'm an umbrella man, so yeah, so you can check that out at takeasunbreak.com. So
that is wild, Matt. That is wild.
You didn't see it in MT?
I did not, and everyone kept talking about it, and now I finally see it.
So it's not perfect. So just to be transparent with you boys.
Hey, I just want to say one thing, okay?
Go ahead.
In the last 3 years, you're doing a lot better on camera, my friend.
Thank you, Ryan.
I'm really enjoying this. I'm watching the progression of Matt on camera, and you're getting really good.
Well,
you used to be all nervous. You would.
Oh, I thought you meant with the actual hardware. No, this headset right here, boys. I'm telling you right here. It's called Shock something. It goes to you got your sound right through the bone of your jaw here. Perfect, dude. But the mic, cancellation mic right here, it works for your phone, any kind of Bluetooth computer. I don't know how the sound. I'm assuming the sound sounds good, right? Yeah. You don't have any echoing. So back. I appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you. I do put some effort into it. Even when I first started, I put out a lot of effort, but it didn't show. With this umbrella here, I do want to change a couple things. The button here is passive. If there was a click button, like a spring button, I'm going to change the way this cap works. A couple different things, and definitely change the colors to more brighter colors, not so masculine. Like teals, yellows, oranges, yellows, stuff like that.
Say orange?
More, whatever you want. Orange and black. So I want to make some tweaks. And so the beginning of my story was I really didn't want Dave to really debut it. I mean, I'm glad he did, but I want to make a product. Someone's like, hey, you know what? The battery didn't work, or this didn't work, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. So that was just I have a local street fair that I've debuted these at twice this year. Got a lot more feedback. I love hearing feedback, so I could take it back to the drawing board and tweak it, and then I go, hey boys, check this out. That was kind of my personal dream of way of doing it, but Dave kind of blew the cover on that one. But it's good, but I don't want people to be like, well, it's not as good as his other product, but I'm trying the best I can. So what I'm doing, guys, I know you guys you're running late.
Dave,
you're good.
Matt, you're good.
All right. I feel like I hate guys that just drone on. I don't want to drone on, and
you're good.
Like, all right, I want to talk about what you guys had for lunch today. The strong arm. Going back to what I'm designing, I have a lot going on. So I have a second employee, guys. I'm just talking to the public here. What I'm trying to do is buy a little bit more time so I could develop more tools. I have many tools I have coming down. People always ask me, oh, Matt, I love your tools, man. I own them all. What do you have new? I don't got anything new right now. So I do tweak my tools, though. Don't get me wrong. I keep tweaking them. For an example, I've been beta testing this suction cup right here. It's different from everyone that buys the suction cup from me. So this cup here looks like it's probably a knockoff of Sea Sucker. I do have a Sea Sucker. This is a little bit different in a couple different small ways that no one will ever knows the difference. But I always testing things, changing things. For example, this claw here that holds your umbrella, the actual claw itself is double the size. What it used to be was this, and I changed it because I had a few issues with it for people using umbrellas, especially in high wind areas. So here's the difference. Here's the standard one. Wow. Here's the new one, right? And I've been selling this since January of this year, since the beginning of the year. So I do increase things. I do change things. The suction cup's a little bit different, so I'm tweaking things. People, I don't announce it. I just do it, and I start selling it the way I come up with new ideas. So I do change things. People don't know it. But to answer your questions, anything new? No. I'm running a sale. GetAGripNow.com. You can find my tools for 10% off and free shipping. And don't forget, when I say free shipping, if you're buying an umbrella from me, the shaft on it is extra long, Manny. It's 52 inches in length. So from the handle to the top, it's 52 inches. So I got to have a box that comes at 60 inches. That box with the tools and everything in it is going to cost you roughly between $10 to $30, depending on where you live. So Ryan's going to cost $30. You is going to probably cost like $12, Manny. So free shipping is going to save you quite a bit of money. So don't overlook the free shipping and 10% off on top of that. And there's no codes, nothing necessary. Keep it easy.
Nice.
I like things easy. I don't want to remember something. I do love Go Brandon. That's a great,
that was freaking great, man.
That was good.
So I do appreciate that. But for people that are just like, oh, you know what? It's no coupons. You don't remember that. Just go to the website, getagripnow.com. And then you could also find the other umbrellas at takeabreak.com. And that's about it. Let me show you some. I'll just demonstrate. There's a couple things I wanted to do, but I was like, I'm not going to get too crazy. But so for you technicians that do work indoors, like Ryan, and maybe not, Manny does, he do work indoors, but you don't have cold and hot environments. I use this every day, every day, guys. I'm going to custom say fucking every day. Every fucking day I'm using a heat gun. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
And if you're not, good for you. Maybe you're not doing big, sharp. I did 2 dents today. Got paid really well on these 2 sharp dents. One of them was a complex dent on a fender, and the other one was just a really sharp dent. And it was only like a 2-inch dent. Took photos. I never post them. Point is, they were sharp. And one was complex and one sharp and had a lot of crown. I use heat every single time. So this heat gun here, I do sell this heat gun, attachment. That's not my point. You can use a plug-in heat gun. Don't need to use a propane heat gun. But if you do, the advantages of a propane heat gun is that you don't have to look, for an outlet. You don't have to pull out your extension cords. Watch this. Turn it on. Boom. And this thing goes up to about 1,000 degrees. I have it a lot lower. Point is, with this heat gun here, it's about 7 pounds. And this thing's out 36 inches. Check this out, boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fantastic.
This is heavy. So if you have this on the top of a deck lid, a roof, a hood, and you have this, you have like a competitive product where it has a lock line, and it's not going to hold this, first of all. If it does, it's going to fall really quick. If you have a plug-in heat gun, which is a lot lighter, and you have this on top of a roof, any kind of top surface, even a door on a side panel, and you start moving it, you start banging and tapping crown, this thing is going to fall over, on a lock line. With this, not going to move.
And it never even like loosens. You know what I mean? It never even like starts moving itself down. It literally stays.
Lock it down, it stays in place. It literally set it and forget it. I hate to say it, but it really is.
Yeah. No,
you have a strong arm?
Oh yeah, I got 2 of them. I got one with the suction cup and the one with the clamp.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, and so with the umbrellas, boys, I do improve the umbrellas. I mean, I don't even think Ryan has the big one. That actually, the handle here has some branding on it. Do you guys have the branding one?
No.
It has branding on it. So the reason I made the branding one, it's got it keeps your little tips here locked too. Tweaks like this you guys don't hear. I just make them and I start sending them. So people were clamping down the umbrella too tight, right? And they over tighten it, and then it would actually eventually collapse the shaft of the umbrella base, and then they would just break. So I was like, all right, I'm going to make a harder top. Then I made the elastic straps on this thing. So if you guys are technicians listening, I'm not going to try to sell to you guys. You already know my products. If you work outdoors, if you're doing wheel repair, right? Windshield crack repair, you're doing interior repair. If you guys are doing paint correction, detailing, bumper repair, get yourself a shade.
Yeah.
Get a grip. 82 inches. It's humongous. I mean, basically, here, let me show you one more time for you guys watching.
big.
It's big.
That's what she said.
It's huge. I mean, this thing is humongous. And what's really nice about it, too, so other points I'll make, I know you guys all know about it. I know you encourage me to keep talking. So one thing real quick about the actual system here. I do sell this by itself. What's an advantage, though, you're not modifying that umbrella. You can use any umbrella you want. You want to put a patio umbrella, tabletop umbrella, a cheap little, 50-inch umbrella. It doesn't matter. This thing will collapse to whatever size, and you can attach it to any vehicle, any smooth surface. Kevin Bird, he sends me photos all the time. He puts it on the side of his boat. He's got a little, he goes to a lot of sandbars, right? He parks his boat in the sandbar. He has his drinks on the side of his boat, and he puts his umbrella up. Boom. Every single time. So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be for just car recon, too. It's very versatile. So I make it really strong. This thing is unbelievably strong. There's no straps you need. There's no tie downs. There's no nonsense. Because all of us is techs, dude. The more time it takes to set something up, the less likely you're going to do it, right?
Exactly.
And so you just put that in the car. Boom. Set it up. Done. You don't have to, have a whole entire 5-minute setup.
Are you going to Anson? Is a question we're getting.
I'm going to Cancun. I'm going to Cancun is where I'm going. Yeah.
Okay, there's your answer. Great up there, repair. Now, MTE Orlando.
John's asking, huh? They invited me over at MTE. They didn't give me a date, and so by that time, the family already planned a trip for Cancun for the week. So I'm going to Cancun.
How about MTE?
Absolutely. I would never miss it, dude. Love the Dent community, dude. Love it. Love hanging out. And so, no, I'll leave that to John, man. Yeah, I just got back from Fetty's place over in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't know, about a month ago. Me and John.
4 hours from me.
Yeah, I didn't know that. John knew that. See, I didn't know that. Blame that on John.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
me and John tear it up together. I don't think me and John together are a good mix. I mean, for us, we love it, but yeah.
So how can they find the tools for Black Friday?
All right.
What's your website?
So it's getagripnow.com, and
How
just
about the
go to
other
there, and then takeasunbreak.com. Takeasunbreak.com.
Okay.
So I only have about 15 umbrellas left, and I got a new order coming in. I'm going to change some stuff. So for the Take a Sunbreak with the fan umbrella for you guys and families that have kids, and how that all became to fruition. Basically, it was technicians were like, Matt, I love your umbrella. Took it out to work, blah blah blah. And then I went to the my kids' practice. Dude, it's huge. Problem is, I was blocking people next to me. I heard that over and over and over. Can you make a smaller umbrella? So when I went to China back in end of 2019, I sat down with the manufacturers and I spent the day with them and we talked about it, and we made some changes. We made that lots of straps, the pass through, and this and that. And then I talked about that other umbrella, and that's how that all came to fruition. So that Sunbreak was all me going to China, very last month or so from COVID. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
well, buddy, I appreciate you coming on. We are 2 hours, 57 minutes in.
Matt, what's on the dinner table tomorrow? What's your dish you're looking forward to?
It's all traditional, man. There's nothing crazy. I'll tell you what, though. If Grandma makes mud pie, dude, she owned her bakery. She knows I love mud pie. She makes a killer mud pie. Yeah. Nice. Pecan pie or mud pie? Yeah. What about you, Manny?
We're doing the turkey. We're doing the ham. So yeah, there's gonna be a feast for sure at the house. Nothing too crazy, but the little ones are getting older, so it's always great to spare those moments with them.
What's your oldest one? Age-wise?
5.
That's your oldest one?
Yeah. Hey,
You have any kids, Ryan? You don't have no kids, right?
I do a 7. That's how I have that. What do you think? I build those kids' toys out of those boxes? Come on.
Hey, man, I thought it was you for building brain power. You know,
the wife got him for Ryan whenever he's bored.
Thank you. I got a 7-year-old, so
and
she's my personality. So you guys are in big trouble.
Matt,
Matt,
what's 3 things you're thankful for this year, man? Got to wrap it up with you.
Number 1, dude, for sure. You got nothing. I don't care about family. I don't care about money, all that. Health is number 1. As you get older, you realize fucking health, dude. It's important.
Yeah, Rick was saying that earlier.
And dude, I done a lot of traveling, and I would say, fuck this country, but this country's great. This country is fucking great. Until right now, there's nothing better. This is a great country, so I'm appreciative to America. It's just unfortunate some of the situations that are going on, but because talking earlier, I don't know who you're talking to. I don't. Maybe it was this podcast, but dude, do it, man. Just do it. Just stop being a pussy. But having it was this. I don't think it was this podcast. I listened to too many in one day.
There's been so many live shows today. It's
right.
a blur.
But basically, is like, dude, nothing's given to you.
Yeah.
You got to fucking have some action. No one's gonna hand you anything. I mean, people see people hit the lottery. Take some risk, calculate a risk, but dude, take some action. That's number 2, and then you got family. Yeah, the family is important. So number 1 is health. Appreciate it. I live here in America, and I got family. Yeah,
nice. That's awesome, Matt.
Yeah.
Blessings to you, brother. Happy Thanksgiving. And
thank you.
Hope you have a great one with the.
Still gotta come by, Manny, by your shop, dude.
Yeah, man.
You gotta and check it out.
Yeah, please. Gotta make it down here sometime.
Yeah, or maybe you make it to one of the meetups this time, dude.
You know what? I was supposed to be doing the.
See, Ryan doesn't know. I invite this motherfucker every time. And I invite him all the time. Go ahead, Manny.
No, I was gonna say I was supposed to be doing my 2-year anniversary coming up on the 4th, but man, I've been so busy that I didn't have time to plan it. So I got to come up with something because.
How about this? How about you put a meetup at your place, dude? We'll all be there, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, December. So I just got to pick a date.
Promote your shop.
We got to pick a date. December.
Are you going December 4th to Ultra?
No, I'm not going to be able to make it. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, it's so busy, man. It's crazy. It's a good problem to have, right? But so we're gonna set it up here at the shop, Matt, and I'll be more than happy to have you here, man.
All right. Sounds good, man. Thank you, boys. I appreciate your time.
You guys are gonna have to come in town when I have my grand opening.
There you go.
So now we're talking.
I will come.
We're talking.
Give me a 4-week or 4 to 8 week notice. I'll be there.
Okay.
There you go.
I can do that. Matt, thanks for coming on. Thanks for sharing our special little box story and the Dent Reaper's Jesus Christ. Matt, have a great evening.
What do you want, dude? What do you want, Ryan? Ryan, what do you want me to tell Dent Reaper?
He's still on the show, dude.
Oh, it's Sally. It's Sally, boys.
Sally. Hey.
Yeah, we've been missing Sally. All right, boys.
I'll see you later.
Around. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you, Matt.
Oh man.
So who's the next guest?
That's it. We're done.
Oh, that's it.
So we're gonna do a little run through again. I want to be fair to the people that couldn't make it, and then we are done. Really quick. Black Friday, 20% off all products. Code Black Friday 20.
That is.
I've got to get another door jammer, so that's definitely on the hit list.
Yep.
We got PDR Finesse, 10% online orders. Coupon code BF Tools. BF Tools. And if you guys are missing these, you can always go back to YouTube or Facebook to review them. At least it's one place that has all of them here. Carbon Tech, Black Friday 20% off, which is a really good deal, Manny, if you're going to think about getting a hood stand.
Oh, I want those rails, the smart rails.
BFC M21. BIP Tools, Black Friday, 15% off all of his tools. He's got amazing knockdowns. You can't even talk bad about it. Like, it's just an amazing knockdown set. Power PDR, Black Friday, 17% off plus free shipping until the 24th, until the 28th.
Oh, yeah.
Stucky Tools, 20% off all orders, $19.99 and up. $11.25 through the 29th. Everybody knows Stucky makes great stuff.
No code needed.
Blem Tools, 10% off entire store plus free domestic shipping Thanksgiving Day through Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorites here, Glexo Black Friday, 15% off all tools, November 26th through the 29th. And if you guys don't have glue, cold glue, or even their, a lot of the new stuff that's coming out, that new little slide hammer they have is badass.
Oh, yeah. I saw that MT. But the cold glue, if you guys don't have cold glue, you guys better jump
100%. 100%. Pro PDR, November 26th through the 29th, and we still don't know what the discount is, but just check it out.
You got to go shop and you'll find out.
That's a link. That's the best sales, actually. I was sitting there and I'm like, there's no telling anybody about the code, but you know what? It's actually brilliant because you know what's going to happen?
People are just going to go in there.
You're going to go right to the website. Yes.
Build up that card. It's like,
that's it.
Okay.
Drew's Tools will be doing 10% off orders, 200 and 20% off 1,000. We honor sales from Wednesday through Sunday. It does not include lights or stuff not in stock. Shipping's included in the sale. Just place your order. We'll refund you the discount amount to your payment method. No codes.
Nice.
Everybody doing no codes. I like that.
I think that's pretty nice and easy,
Black Friday deal, Mobile Tech Shade. Buy one Mobile Tech Shade setup and receive a second umbrella of your choice. Choose from our flagship, longest-lasting, wind-resistant 68-inch umbrella or our complete UV canceling 80-inch umbrella.
Nice.
The last thing to go here, Charles was supposed to come on, but he's in the middle of traveling. Black Friday, 20% on all Cam Auto products plus free shipping with $200 plus purchase. And I'll tell you, man, some of his tabs are fantastic. And I'll tell you, if you guys aren't using those edge pliers that he has,
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Another one must have. One of those tools that you must have in your toolbox for sure.
Mo just said it. 3 hours in a seat. I know you guys can't feel your butt, and she is so right. I am really thankful for having you as my co-host on here.
Oh, man.
Forget that. You're a host. You're not a co-host. You're part of this deal.
Thanks,
and I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun.
And if there's one thing I'm grateful for this year, it's you, man. It's you and this show, and it's you, what you do for the community, man. So
it's been fun because I was just thinking about this. I was talking to someone. I remember it was like December 12th last year. I got exposed to someone in COVID and I was locked down in my room, and me and you were FaceTiming like every day because I had nobody else to really talk to. And I was like, just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, man, we're getting close to that. But it's been, you know what? This show's been fun. The Black Friday show is a ton of work. Just getting everybody in. There's another one that just popped up. CarePoint Tools has 2 for 1, no code needed. So CarePoint Tools, buy 2 get 1 free. But no, the Black Friday show, man, has been it's a lot of work. It's a lot of preparation of loading all this stuff and making sure and getting people's emails and making sure they're, getting it done. But it seems to work, and it seems like there was a shit ton of people in here and everybody enjoys it. So
yeah.
But
thanks, Jeffrey. See you soon.
Manny, You have a fantastic Thanksgiving.
Thank you, man. You too. What's on the dinner table tomorrow? Is there a dish? Oh
Just
yeah,
some turkey and hanging out with the family and kind of chill.
nice.
So it'll be I'm going to go to the new shop on Friday, do a little bit of work.
Okay.
And then Saturday we're doing another Thanksgiving here.
Nice.
So, and then Sunday just chill.
Nice.
So right back in it on Monday. We're getting it.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, man. Wish
Definitely.
everyone the best, and hope that you guys have a great time. Just having a dinner with your family, loved ones.
And if you guys can share this show as much as you can, it's huge support for the tool manufacturers. I got asked again this week. They're like, "Why do you do this?" And I'm like, frankly, I don't know. I do it for the tool manufacturers to give back. I do it for you guys. We don't get paid. We don't do sponsors. We don't take any type of endorsements. It's just because we enjoy this and you guys enjoy it, and it's good for the industry.
Yep.
So, tell wifey I said hi.
Thank you.
And have a good day. Half a day tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta be back in here tomorrow.
You should just stay there.
I almost forgot.
So, Manny.
Thanks,
I'll
Ryan.
talk to you. I'll see you guys. Have a fantastic holiday. Buy some tools, support your tool vendors, and hopefully we can see all you guys in a couple months.
There we go. Happy
All
Thanksgiving, everyone.
See you guys. Thank you.
See you.
3 hours and 10 minutes.
I run into the bathroom. Say
Signing
bye.
out.
Bye.